Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun play action, looking for a man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening. Welcome to the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada for high school football on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Our coverage tonight is homecoming night. The all-red clad Ada-Borup-West Cougars with red jersey tops and red pants tonight. The jersey combo with the black helmets this evening, welcoming in the Menahga Braves for high school football. Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight. Josh Carlson will join on the sidelines. Devin Westcott up in the booth with me as well tonight. Kaylin back at the studios of KRJB. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars in with a record of 4-1 this week, ranked number 8 Minnesota Class A poll from the Minnesota Football Hub. Meanwhile, the Menahga Braves come in with a record of 1-4 on the season. These two teams matched up nicely just a year ago in Menahga. This year, the Braves return the trip to Ada to take on Ada-Borup-West on a fall evening, the first Friday night lights in October. We bring you the action tonight on the Bidker Inc. pregame show on KRJB Radio and yourliveevent.com. We'll be bringing you pregame coaches' comments from the field with the head coaches here tonight. We'll hear from Kevin Summers of the Menahga Braves, and we'll hear from Paul Tingum of Ada-Borup-West. That plus keys and sets you up for a great night of football on a Friday night, homecoming night for Ada-Borup-West. The Cougars play host to the Menahga Braves on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
Welcoming you back here to the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Bitker Inc. Fall into tire savings and tire repairs now at Bitker Inc. Our pregame show coaches comments on the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy working with you, the area farmer, and Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Let Lori and Emily and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency work with you to find the best insurance needs for your family. We go down to the field now with our pregame coaches comments. Josh Carlson is there. He's got the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football, Paul Tingum.
Hey, Coach. So it's 2024 homecoming week. How has your team maintained its focus?
You know, always a lot of distractions this week, but I think we had a couple pretty good practices. We started out the week with a JV game over at Northern Cass Monday, so our young guys got some playing time over there. And Tuesday, Wednesday, we had 2 pretty good focus practices and got some good film in and, good walkthrough yesterday. So I think, despite all the distractions, I think we're ready to go.
Okay. Well, it is week 6. You've had some injuries in the past and some returning. How's the team's health overall?
We're kind of sitting the same as we were last week. We still have a couple of guys out, so we're not at 100% yet. Hopefully by playoff time we have everybody back healthy and don't lose anybody else. But yeah, we're still shorthanded a little bit tonight. But other guys got to step up, and it builds a little depth in the long run. So we just hope to stay as healthy as possible and get everybody back by playoffs.
Absolutely, and playoffs is coming up in a couple weeks here. What are your keys to victory tonight, Coach?
As always for us, it's taking care of the football. We'd love to get off to a better start than we have the last 4 weeks. We've had 4 rough starts to the 4 last weeks. We had some rough first quarters, so we'd like to have a really fast start tonight for sure. And we'd like to have 0 turnovers, and we always want to win first down and win third down on offense and defense. If you can consistently do those things, you're gonna have a really good chance to win the football game. But we've really emphasized having a fast start tonight because we've for some reason we've really struggled in the first quarter for 4 straight weeks now. So hopefully tonight we turn that around for sure.
Absolutely. Looking for the fast start. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
That is the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football, Paul Tingum, down on the sidelines with Josh Carlson joining us here tonight on the pregame show. The pregame coaches' comments are from our friends at the Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead and also from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and GeorgetownFarmers.com, thanking you for purchasing your seed and chemical and agronomy services. The Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Live tonight on the Bitker Inc. pregame show from the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. Our pregame show continues as Ada-Borup-West hosts Menahga for homecoming tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Riverview Health. Exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Valley Vision Clinic at Ada with a summer spectacular now through September 30th. You scratch off to save 10%, 20%, or 30% on a complete pair of frames and lenses at Valley Vision Clinic at Ada. Check out the details at Valley Vision Clinic at Ada and scratch off to save during their summer spectacular on frames and lenses. It's scratch off to save 10%, 20%, and 30% on a complete pair now at Valley Vision Clinic at Ada through September 30th. Call for an appointment 218-784-4091.
Bruce Visser is with us from Visser Grading. Bruce, we want to get out information and safety reminders during this harvest season. What do you have?
When you're doing your corn and your sugar beets and these fall crops, if the roads need a little extra attention, give me a call, 218-415-0191, and we can come out and get the roads back in shape.
We just want to wish everybody a safe harvest season as well, don't we?
Absolutely. This is a stressful time of the year, and we just want everybody to be safe out there.
Visser Grading, phone number again is?
218-415-0191.
We're back here on the Bitger Inc. pregame show on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. The Bitger Inc. pregame show, 218-456-7467, Bitger Inc. Joining us here tonight, part of our pregame show and our pregame coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency. Let them coach you on what's best for you and your family in insurance protection. And the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. Agronomy services with Georgetown Farmers Elevator, working with you, the area farmer. Down on the field, Josh Carlson is going to be joined by the head coach of the Menahga Braves, Kevin Summers.
Hey, Coach, traveling all the way here to Ada, just taking underneath 2 hours. How's your team's focus right now?
Hey, we're locked in. We're ready to play some Friday Night Lights. We're excited.
Awesome. So it is week 6. How's your team's health right now?
I don't think we're more dinged up than any regular team is at this time. I mean, but the spots we are dinged up is some of our main guys. So we'll see. We're not putting out the greatest team. You know, you think about the 11 guys you want out on the field every Friday night on August 12th, your first day of practice, and we're a couple of those guys short, but who isn't at this point, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I think every team goes through that. All right, final thoughts, Coach. What are your keys to victory tonight?
Oh, we're going to have to stop that offense, and we're going to have to get some offense of our own going. I mean, we got to stop the run. We know you want to put it in the air. There's some real stiff wind right now, so hopefully that'll help us out in the passing game a little, and we just got to run the ball and pick up some first downs, eat some clock.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you so much. Go Braves.
There you go. That is Kevin Summers. He's the head coach of the Menahga Braves in our pregame show here tonight, joining Josh Carlson down on the sidelines. Pregame coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead and from our friends at Georgetown Farmers Elevator. We're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial Broadcast booth. Of course, leave a legacy. And Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial can help you. And it's never too early to refine your vision for retirement. 218-784-2424. Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial in both Ada and Ulen. Ada-Borup-West and Menahga. Bitger Inc. pregame show gets you ready from the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada on a beautiful Friday night in October. More of our pregame show continues after this.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
Bitger Inc. pregame show continues tonight from a beautiful night at the Johnson Sports Complex. You can kind of see off in the distance on yourliveevent.com the trees, the grove of trees here beginning to change the colors. It's almost reminiscent of the days of playing high school football in Gary, where you'd watch the leaves fall as you enjoy a fall evening. The autumn winds are a-blowing here tonight out of the south. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson with you tonight for the broadcast of homecoming tonight, Ada-Borup-West and Menahga. And Josh, down on the field, field. Let's talk Dave Dahl, D&D Mowing. Fantastic stuff here, though, with Dave Dahl, D&D Mowing field conditions. And once again, Doug Sliniger's field looking fantastic here. Josh, what's it like down there tonight?
Very optimal. It's good, clean-cut grass. Obviously, I think it's going to be very advantageous for the Cougars here with their speed game. I think that is in impeccable shape right now for being this late in the season.
It is, and trying to grow grass with the track project, and there has been some that's grown, which is great. And you know what, Josh, may as well say it. First time that fans have been allowed, and just adults are being allowed on the sidelines tonight, trying to, keep things in order. You work hard to get this thing set up, but, it's going to add a little bit different atmosphere tonight for the boys wearing red, I think.
You said it. And I have witnessed a game where you stand behind the chain link fence, and there's absolutely a difference in terms of the excitement here at the crowd. I think you get some fans that are 5 feet from you, plays a little bit of a role in there, especially with the excitement on big plays and things of that nature. Very excited to see how it turns out tonight. The
homecoming week, you obviously very heavily involved as the high school principal, seeing all the things from start to finish. It is a full week, culminating today in a parade, a festive group. I think there's a lot to be proud of with the homecoming this year.
Absolutely. And, in talking to other neighboring principals, we do quite a bit, which is great. Our kids buy in. Coronation during the day was a huge success this week. And like you said, the parade, kids had a lot of fun. I know that the most favorite part of all the kids is when we take that picture and I say, hey, you guys can all leave, and it's a couple minutes ahead of time. Those kids are just pumped, and it was a lot of fun today.
It was fun time, a lot of fun, a lot of people along the parade route, which was great to see. You even got a vote of confidence from Kenley Wallin there on the sideline. I mean, what a night for that guy. A bigger question tonight is, will Austin McCraven be wearing his homecoming crown as king this year underneath the helmet? I don't know if it'll fit there.
That's a bold prediction. I'm going to try to get an angle here. It looks like he did leave that one at home so he could focus just on the game, which we'd anticipate that from a captain like Austin.
Let's talk about it. Cougars are 4-1 and wearing the all reds tonight. I do not know a time in which they've wore the red jersey tops and red bottoms. It's a real sharp look out here for homecoming tonight.
Yeah, you said it. Sharp is really the way to describe it. It's very, it's different, but I think the kids like it. It's one of those things that I think you change it up for the kids. They get even more excited because they're going to represent the school a little bit different way.
And the Menahga Braves, across the way. Let's talk about the Braves a little bit there. Section 6 AA squad. Braves playing a lot of the same teams within the Midwest District. So, on a very similar schedule if you were to compare the two with Ada-Borup-West and Menahga. Braves open up the season with Browerville Eagle Valley, and then they had Lake Park Ottoman on their schedule. Their win has come this season against Red Lake. They put up 12 against Red Lake County. They played Bagley really well last week, coming up short in a high-scoring affair, 46-30. They'll finish the season with Ada-Borup-West, Polk County West, and then hosting Mahnomen Waban to wrap up their season. So definitely a gauntlet of a schedule. A team that's still quite young. They're going to start an 8th grader at quarterback here tonight, Josh. And last year when Ada-Borup-West traveled to Menahga, they got a battle of a football game because it doesn't matter who dresses for the Braves. They're going to come and play football. They're a physical group that's willing to get after it.
Oh, absolutely. And like Coach said, he's looking to run the ball here. And when we talked about the field conditions, I think it's optimal for those running backs to be able to do that. I think they're definitely going to play the win game in the event they need to punt. Defend the Cougar pass game, especially, with that win there. I'm sure Coach Tingum's probably going to try to run the ball a little bit more when he's going against the wind here. So, like you said, I think the coach is going to have them ready to play. I think they're going to be a hard-nosed football team, and they're going to really try to run the ball down the throat of the Cougars.
Yeah, well, and the Cougars' defense, their interior line, and they're both offensively and the defensive lines. Coach Tingum and I were talking about this here earlier today. Unsung heroes, the offensive and defensive lines this year, they've been playing really strong. Just been, that unsung hero group. They've limited their mistakes and they've created opportunities for whoever's touching the football in the backfield. Been a very interesting season. So it's important, I guess, really tonight for Ada-Borup-West to rely on their line and be strong here as well.
Yeah, that front five for Tinge on offense, obviously they do a little bit of rotating there, but they got some good solid guys with some good solid backups. And obviously McCraven does a great job with his front four on the defensive side. He rotates them in every couple of possessions to make sure he keeps his guys fresh so they can keep pressure on that offense. So I think they're doing an excellent job, and we'll look forward to seeing that again tonight.
We got a wind right now that's out of the south-southeast at 15, gusting up to 25. We're approaching sunset of 6:58. 64 degrees the current temperature. What a gorgeous night for football there, Josh.
Absolutely. This is fall football tonight. It's do you wear a sweatshirt? Do you wear a stocking hat? Should you wear shorts? Who really knows? Only time will tell, but it's beautiful out here, ready for these kids to get into some action.
Me too. Ada-Borup-West comes in 4-1, Menahga 1-4. Cougars this week ranked number 8 in the Minnesota Class A football poll from the Minnesota Football Hub. Nice that they've been bringing that poll back. It's something that gives it an idea of what's going on. Cougars, one of the top 10 teams with just one loss. The top 5 teams in the Class A poll are the only unbeatens left in Minnesota Class A football. Little known note there for you, Mr. Principal.
It's good to hear that, Kev, because obviously you're the guy to know about those updated polls.
Tempted.
I think the last time I checked, we were 14, 15, somewhere in that range, but it's good to get the updated number for our fans.
That's right. So a top 10 team this week in this contest. Looking forward to the matchup with the Cougars and the Braves. We'll talk keys to success, and we'll get to the starting lineups and the kickoff in just moments as we are rolling here tonight from the Johnson Sports Complex. It's high school football. The pregame show is brought to you by Bitker Inc. Fall into tire savings. New tires for vehicles and implement tires at Bitker Inc. 218-456-7467. It's Bitker Inc. with our pregame show tonight.
Walling, the activities director at Ada-Borup-West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup-West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs.
Grow with us. Build with us. Ada Building Center, LLC. They offer estimates and drafting on homes, houses, shops, lake cabins, garages, and more. From start to finish, thank you for choosing Ada Building Center, LLC for your building material needs. 218-784-3661, Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. To see their latest building projects, visit their Facebook page.
The Ada-Borup-West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup-West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup-West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup-West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com as we welcome back a ton of alumni, and I see alumni. I see Doug Sliniger's out there too on the track and field and the infield here, keeping eyes on the work that's been done. But great to see some welcome faces back here at the Johnson Sports Complex as it's homecoming for Ada-Borup-West. The Menahga Braves across the way. We talk keys to the game, and keys to the game tonight for these two football teams. Ada-Borup-West wants to get out, and I'll set the key for the Cougars at this. offensively, first possession of the game, not turn it over. They want to start it off, and for the last 2 weeks, they've turned it over on their first possession. They want to start out fast. They don't want a slow start. That can change tonight if they want to. For the Menahga Braves, they want to maintain possession. They want to run the football and keep it out of the hands of the Cougars. Be interesting to see how these two teams are able to execute tonight, as it is about execution at this time of the season. Tell you about our officials for tonight's action. A good officiating crew here tonight, and we'll get to that here in just a moment. I want to make sure I have all the correct information for you here tonight. There it is right now. Our officials tonight are Darwin Bachman, Jackson Lingus, Chris Ellingson, Brady Sensky, and Tim Birkland, as that's going to be the crew here tonight officiating the homecoming matchup for Ada-Borup-West and the Menahga Braves. Our coverage is yours on KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com with the Bitker Inc. pregame show. We're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thriving Financial Broadcast booth. Of course, you have time now to refine your vision for retirement. It's never too early to do so. Visit with Laura Tweeten, 218-784-2424. We'll be back with the starting lineups, Ada-Borup-West and Menahga High School football on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
I'm PJ Rundon. I live in Mission Court in Ada, Minnesota. Here, that a lot of people like it here. Well, what could be better?
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators, and there's always some activities around here.
You can't help but like it here. That's what I say.
The Bennett Hoagland Agency only sells and services crop insurance because each farm operation is different. John, Wayne, and Marissa strive to help you develop a cost-effective insurance plan that fits your needs. Whether it's common crops, specialty crops, livestock, or crop hail, please call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency and fine-tune your risk management plan today. The Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, an equal opportunity provider.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Degelman Industries is proud to manufacture tough, high-performance equipment right here in North Dakota. From our industry-defining Pro-Till high-speed discs, bulletproof bulldozer blades, and our robust, heavy-duty land rollers, we focus on support and make the experience of owning a Degelman unlike any other. Degelman, engineered tough in North Dakota.
This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show on KRJB 106.5 FM and also on yourliveevent.com. We're having a little bit of an issue here. I'm not sure why or what, so let's try to get this thing figured out. I apologize for this. Sorry, Devin, we're going to get our camera, for whatever reason, decided to have a little bit of an issue, so let's get this thing figured out here to start, as we'll get to our starting lineups here in just a moment, as well as starting lineups brought to you by West Main Pizza on East Main Street in Ada, and also the Whale District in Dilworth. West Main Pizza with our starting lineups here tonight, as we'll be getting to those guys as they come out here in just a couple of moments. Apologize for a little bit of a technical issue we've got going on right now. Trying to get ourselves figured out, and there we have it. Okay, we're back. So let's get to the starting lineups. Starting lineups first for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars as they are being introduced right now. Starting lineups from West Main Pizza in Ada and Dilworth. Alex Bourne, Luke Finney, Corbin Tennehill, Joe Borgen, Lucas Mertz, your starting line from left to right. Your wide receivers are Connor Nelson, Mason Larson, Brody Menge, Casper Kritzberger. Ames Facino is your running back tonight, and Austin McCraven will be the starting quarterback. Cougars coached by Paul Tingum, assisted by Dan Jorgensen, Nate McCraven, and Kenley Wallin. The All Reds tonight for Ada-Borup-West, black numerals and letters, black helmets, as Ada-Borup-West will be the home squad here on homecoming. The defense of the Menahga Braves as our starting lineups are brought to you by West Main Pizza in Ada and Dilworth. They're more than just pizza. Their defensive line will be Jaden Brown, Blake Milakangas, and Eli Royoko. The defensive backfield will feature Conrad Cole, Finn Bakke, Brad Pietila, Riley Livingston, and Creed Cole. The linebackers, Brock Hendrickson, Chance Burtonen, and Brett Pietila. The Menahga Braves, coached by Kevin Summers, assisted by Chris Cole and Jamie Hermanson. The Menahga Braves in the white jersey tops, the black pants, black helmets, and they've got orange letters, black numbers, Menahga on those jersey tops. The Braves and the Cougars. Those are your starting lineups tonight. Being presented to you by West Main Pizza in Ada and Dilworth. More than just pizza, specialty pizzas, calzones, soups, chili, salads, wraps, pastas, appetizers. More than just pizza, West Main Pizza. Try them at the Rail District in Dilworth or West Main Pizza in Ada. Getting ready for the opening kickoff. You're tuned in to 106.5 FM KRJB, rjbroadcasting.com, and also yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight. We've got Josh Carlson down on the sidelines this evening. Devin Westcott's running the camera for us. And back in the studios, KRJB and Ada, it's Kaylin running the show. It's 7 o'clock here. This is KRJB, Ada, Minnesota. Ada-Borup-West will kick the football off here. They're wearing the All-Reds, as mentioned. Wind at their back. They'll kick to the north end zone. The wind out of the south, gusting 15 to 25 miles an hour. Josh, are we ready for football?
We are ready. A lot of excitement on the sidelines right now.
Yeah, you got folks back on the sidelines, and Doug Sliniger looking over your shoulder.
He wants to make sure that I'm staying off certain parts of his grass.
Yes, he is. And the elementary cheerleaders are here tonight, too.
Yeah, they look like they had a lot of fun, and I think everybody here is ready to go.
Let's play football. Mason Larson will tee it up here for Ada-Borup-West as Menahga sends two deep back to receive the opening kick as Larson's right-footed kick is up end over end and will fly into the end zone, through the end zone, a touchback. I was anticipating that he'd probably send one deep, and he did, utilizing the wind behind him.
Yeah.
So, offensively, let's talk about the offense for the Menahga Braves. Up front, their offensive line will look like this. Eli Royoko, Jordy Thomas, Jaden Brown, Blake Milakangas, and Luke Davis, your linemen. Creed Cole, an 8th grader, will start at quarterback tonight as we have a flag to start as Ada-Borup-West will be offsides. 5-yard penalty to start this thing.
That just kind of tells you a little excitement. Maybe that happens on homecoming week there, Kev.
Well, it can. They said he was offsides on the kickoff, so they're going to redo the kickoff. Okay. Yeah, they were a little amped up on the kickoff. All right, so mentioned Creed Cole, a starting quarterback. He is going to be an 8th grader. Your wide receiving core will be Riley Livingston, Brody Yelanimi, and Chance Burtonen. Brock Hendrickson, a senior in the backfield, along with Conrad Cole. That'll be the lineup here tonight for the setup here this evening for the Menahga Braves offense. Cougars again will re-tee it. They're going to kick it off now at the 35-yard line as they went off sides to start. I'll remove that now. West Main Pizza starting lineups are complete. Ada-Borup-West defense will be shared in just a moment as the Cougars will tee it up. They'll go with Brody Menge, Miles Croshes, Lucas Mertz, and Braden Booing up front. Mason Larson, Luke Finney, Ames Facino, the linebackers. Casper Kritzberger, Adrian Reyes, Tyler Catlett, Austin McCraven will be the defensive backs here today. As it's just a whole lot of stuff happening. We got players not in position, now in position. We got Nate McCraven out on the field. Kenley Walleen's hats off, and we're not even through this first quarter yet.
I think that was a mouth guard left on the field there, Kev.
Oh, good. I'm glad it wasn't anything more serious. Miles, let's see here. Kicks away for Ada-Borup-West. Now be picked up at the 10-yard line, and a return for the Menahga Braves. Left side on the return. This will be Conrad Cole, who gets across the 25-yard line, and Cole will be brought down. They're going to park him here at the 27-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. The Braves will have their offense out here tonight.
Nice little tackle there by Renee Zantero and Kelby Kujansen.
Hey, Kelby Kujansen last week started the football game because they went 5-front defensive line, back to a 4-front tonight, but he comes out right away, sets the tone with a special teams tackle.
It's always good to break that rust off right away on that first hit on the first play.
And it's Braves offense coming out 1st down and 10, heading into the wind. Again, out of the south-southeast, gusting between 15 and 25 miles an hour. 2-back split. Quarterback Cole is under center. He'll turn and hand the football off. And the handoff goes to main running back here this time. And it's Conrad Cole who goes left side. Get a couple of yards at the 29.
Attempt at a little power play there to kind of feel them out and see what they can do, see if they can get some extra yards there.
Now, one thing to note, Josh, for those who are listening on radio or aren't able to see, a lot of the Braves players are wearing the Guardian caps over their helmets tonight.
Yeah, and obviously concussions are a big part of this football game, so them taking a proactive approach, it's very smart sense there.
There you go. 2nd down and 8 from the 29-yard line for the Braves. Cole under center. He's going to pitch. This will be a quick tip in the backfield. This will be Riley Livingston, who's met in the backfield, dropped at the 24-yard line by the Cougars. It's a loss of 5 on the play.
Yeah, nice penetration there by number 2, Brody Mange, but Ames Facino just kind of took on his blocker and took him down in the backfield. Nice little loss there.
So Livingston goes down for a 5-yard loss, and like that, it's third down for the defense of the for the offense, of the Menahga Braves.
3rd and 13. Interesting to see if they go to the air. Obviously going against the wind here, Kev.
10:42 to play in this first quarter. First drive of the game, no score. Braves have it. Menahga will come out with their quarterback under center, and they go with the T formation, the wishbone formation, and turn and hand the ball off. A little bit of a counter. They go the 3-man handoff. And this is a give left side to Cole, and Cole crosses the 30, gets across the 35 up to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 13 yards, and it's a first down for the Menahga Braves.
Really nice seal block, number 57 for the Braves. That's Jordy Thomas. He brought his guy all the way down the line, and I think that just really opened up pretty much the entire sideline for the Braves.
Solid play, and it is. They ran that wishbone, and they went with the kind of a spin handoff where you had a choice with those 3 backs. Who's going to have it? And Conrad Cole, quality run, first down on a gain of 13 for the Braves. 1st and 10 from the Cougar, from their own 37, Quarterback under center is Creed Cole. The 8th grader pitch near side. Livingston gets away from one, can't get away from the 2nd or the 3rd, and it's going to be Mason Larson bringing him down in the backfield, and Livingston is slow to get up here. He was doubled up on the play.
Nice little toss sweep there. Cookie Monster, Mason Larson. He just he read that play, got out there, and he put him down.
Livingston tried to get it outside, and he'll lose 5 yards again. It'll be 2nd down here for the Menahga Braves. First drive of the game. Braves with the football. They're at their own 32. 9:50 to play, first quarter. And so you have Creed Cole, an 8th grader, Conrad Cole, a sophomore. They're brothers. And then a set of twins for the Menahga Braves, Brett Pietola and Brad Pietola. They're both 8th graders, and we'll get to starting time here tonight as well. Under center, Cole. Back to pass on 2nd down and 15. Tries to hit the flats here, and the pass is incomplete. Intended target was a diving receiver, that being Brock Henriksen. Henriksen, a senior for the Braves. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 15.
I don't want to call it a sack-saving block there by number 9 Conrad Cole, but he definitely opened up some space so they could get the ball out.
So we've got right now the Braves coming out, 3rd down and 15 from their own 32-yard line. They bring in the play call, and putting on the miles already is Creed Cole, the 8th grader. Now, the program says 6'1", 165-pound 8th grader. Does that sound about right when you see that frame out there, Josh?
That looks about right. You put pads on, it adds about 30 pounds to him, though.
Good heavens. 6'1" as an 8th grader. Wouldn't that be neat? Says the 5'6", 37-year-old in the booth. Here's a false start on the Menahga Braves here. A 5-yard penalty on 3rd and 15 will now become 3rd and 20 here, and that's not what you want to see.
No, and your Cougars are sitting in their basic 4-3 cover 2 defense, ready to go. Obviously, they want to make sure to not give up the big play. And 3rd and 20, now's the time to keep them in front of you.
And for Ada-Borup-West defense, the one thing on that defensive front that has happened a couple of times this season to take note of is they have at times had trouble with long snap counts. So one thing that Menahga maybe picked up on some film, they can maybe take advantage of that possibly. So staying home, doing your jobs, paying attention, all important here for the Cougars in this play. 3rd and 20 in the pistol formation, back to pass. Quarterback Cole is on the move. He's got pressure, feeling it, will throw against his body. It's a flutter, and it's picked off. It's Kasper Kritzberger, intercepted. Ball at the 45. He's down to the 41. Kasper Kritzberger's 3rd interception, his 4th interception now on the season, as the Cougars will turn over the Braves.
Looks like we got a hold on the Braves here. I'm sure that's going to be waved off by Coach Tingum.
And the pressure was on. Cougars dialed up some pressure there, that's for sure.
Yeah, that was Brody Mange. He came through like a bulldog, went right through, chased him right down, and obviously put a little pressure on him to have him just throw the ball up there.
All right, so what we've got now is the ball at the 40-yard line. Cole with an interception there. Just all of a sudden noticed there were some things going on my screen, so I had to double check, but it's okay. We got people behind the scenes doing their job. We've got an interception. That one goes to Kasper Kritzberger. And so Ada-Borup-West will have the football at the Menahga 40-yard line, 1st down and 10. on the Menahga 40. Quarterback McCraven back to pass, rolling to his left. He'll fire, has the man. He's looking for Larson. Touchdown! 40 yards on one pass. Mason Larson, touchdown number 10 on the season. Austin McCraven, touchdown pass number 13. They lead the district, and it's a pitch and catch touchdown. 6-0 Cougars, 9:10 to play in the first quarter.
I don't want to say it's that brotherly love, but Casper, brother, shows up, gets a nice pick. Wyatt Larson shows up, Mason gets a nice touchdown. That's just great to see.
Well, if anybody knows some things about brotherly love, it's you, Josh.
Yeah, some brothers you do love and some you don't.
9:10 to play in this first quarter. Cougars score, and they'll attempt the extra point as McCraven to Larson. I've written that down now 10 times on the season, and now Larson will kick. Facino will snap the hold for Kritzberger. Mason Larson's right-footed kick is up, end over end, and through the uprights. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Ada-Borup-West leads Menahga 7-0 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Well, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars scoring on their first offensive possession. They wanted to do that tonight. They wanted to get the tone set and fire things up. They get it 40 yards through the air after the Casper Kritzberger interception, turning over the Braves. Mason Larson on the receiving end of a McCraven 40-yard touchdown pass. A little pitch and catch, and a touchdown for the Cougars. Extra point kick is good. It's now 7-0 Ada-Borup-West, leading Menahga with 9:10 to play in this first quarter. Josh, you said it. Real solid pitch and catch, real pretty pass, real nice catch, and a touchdown. The Cougars, for the first time in 2 weeks, didn't turn it over on their first possession.
Yeah, and when you say 40 yards, I'm pretty sure all of 37 of those yards the ball was in the air, and that was a scrambling little boot for Austin McCraven.
We've got the Cougars now facing a kickoff opportunity here as Menahga will try for their second time offensively. Mason Larson teeing it from the 40. Last time that happened, he went through the end zone. This is a squib kick to the 20, 15-yard line where it'll be picked up here. Hendrickson on the return for the Menahga Braves. 30, 35-yard line, just short of the 35. Where they're going to bring down the return man, Hendrickson, the senior for the Braves. I think they're going to stop him. Menahga here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Nice little wedge block there, led by number 41, Luke Davis. He obviously got several yards there, and he was ahead of that spear.
We've got Menahga on their own 34, first down and 10. Last drive, or I should say, INT, there we go. Last drive started on their own 27, so on their own 34 this time, first down and 10. Quarterback Cole is under center. Long snap count will turn and give. Nowhere to go that time as the Cougars read that. Three backs in the backfield did that wishbone set again, Josh. They gave that time to Conrad Cole. He was stuffed. 33-yard line, a loss of 1, second and 11.
Yeah, when you say wishbone, I think obviously the Cougars are going to have to make some adjustments there, especially when they do that razzle-dazzle. They went pretty straightforward there, but that was Luke Finney coming through the line for that tackle for a loss.
Luke's linebacker position in the Nate McCraven defense is noted as the bullet, and it looked like at that time.
Yeah, and obviously he just gets his head down, gets a full head of steam, and he gets right through.
For the Braves, they'll come out second down and 11. Again, the wishbone formation. Cole, the quarterback, under center. He'll turn. He'll be in trouble. Rolls to his left. He'll fire a pass. Finds Hendrickson in the flat. He's met by Reyes, but gets by Reyes. Now Catlett will ride him down. Tackle into Cougar territory as he crosses the 50 down at the, we're going to put him at the 43-yard line of the Cougars.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. Scrambling opposite of his throwing action, and they got upfield. That was a really nice play.
That is a 34-yard connection from Creed Cole to the receiver Hendrickson. 34 yards through the air, and the Braves pick up their second first down in the football game. First and 10 from the Cougar 44-yard line. That was incorrect on we have a ball loose out there as they go with the handoff, and Cougars are going to recover the football.
To be honest, I couldn't tell if that was a helmet or a football, but something was definitely popped up out there and turned out to be the football.
And I don't know if anybody in this stadium or in the arena here actually knew that the ball came loose. It's one of those things. Fumble. Okay. So with that, I got to cut back on that 34. It wasn't a 34-yard completion. Remind me to change that, all right, Mr. Principal?
Gotcha.
Fumble. 2 turnovers for Menahga in this first quarter. 7:44 to play, and Ada-Borup-West will have it at their 43-yard line. Their own 43, first down and 10. Cougars come out with Austin McCraven, the quarterback, in the pistol formation. Facino is the deep back. Throw a ball into the flats. It was to Mason Larson, and that ball is out of bounds. Trying to throw kind of a screen or a bubble-type route. It goes out of bounds, and are they going to say it was a lateral? That's what they're going to say. It was not an incomplete pass.
Yep, because the clock is still running, therefore it would be a lateral. If it was an incomplete, it would have stopped the clock, Kev.
Yeah, so it's a loss on the play for Ada-Borup-West. They're going to lose back to the 39-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the play. And that would be accredited to McCraven, I believe. So with that, a loss of 4 and a second down and 14 yards upcoming. McCraven in the pistol. He'll keep it himself on the option. He's tripped up in the backfield. Nice tackle made there by the Braves as they come flying in that time. And Conrad Cole coming in from a linebacker spot to bring him down.
Yeah, when you talk about Finney being a bullet, Conrad definitely did that exact same thing. He was reading that play, coming full nose right away.
So with that, we've got now a 3rd down and 15 back at the 3rd and 15. 38-yard line is where the ball is going to be spotted. 6:54 to play first quarter. Cougars leading 7-0 over the Menahga Braves. Cougars will break the huddle, send 2 receivers to the right of the formation, and they've got wings and a receiver to the slot left side of the formation, near side as we see it. Back to pass, McCraven rolling to his left. The lefty will throw over the middle. His pass is intended for Casper Kritzberger. A little bit high. Kritzberger unable to haul it in. Would have been a great pitch and catch, but it's incomplete. 4th down.
Yeah, kind of one of those Brett Favre type throws. He tried to get it in there, maybe a little more touch, and that probably would have went for a really long distance.
In the end, it's an incomplete pass. And so it's 7-0 Ada-Borup-West, and the Cougars likely to be in punt formation. They haven't had to punt a whole lot this season, but Mason Larson's going to be stepping back to do the punting.
Notable that they are punting with the wind, so I'm sure they're looking to pin the Braves back as deep as possible here.
Back deep for the Menahga Braves to receive this. They've got 28 Riley Livingston. And the kick is away. It's a good kick by Larson. It'll go over the head. Nobody's there to return it. Inside the 15, inside the 10. It's spinning and rolling all the way down to the 7-yard line. where Ada-Borup-West will pick it up. That's pretty solid. 43 plus 12. That's like 55 yards, something like that. That's math.
Well, that's where we need Mike Erickson to chime in, maybe via text message, and give us some up-to-date statistics.
Football math on that is a 55-yard punt for the Cougars. No return for the Braves. So now Menahga will have it on their own, I said 7-yard line, so that'll be first down and 10. First down and 10 Braves. They got a long way to go. 6:20 to play, first quarter. 7-0 Cougars leading. Braves on their last possession fumbled. First possession through an interception. And now there's a flag down, or a whistle at the very least. And now I think they're ready to play again. You can hear the breeze coming through. It's not terrible. It's just definitely a breeze.
Pick.
Oh, should have been. Went through the hands of Casper Kritzberger. You were all over that. That was pick 6 for number 6, but it ended up going through the fingertips.
Yeah, sorry, got a little excited.
That's okay.
He was about 3 feet away from getting a touchdown there, and obviously got a little excited, but that's okay. Nice penetration, obviously kind of a little bit of a muff snap there, but it's second down and 10. Let's not get too overly excited.
Cougars came in on a blitz, and there was not much time for Creed Cole to get that ball away either. Braves will have it second down and 10 now. 6:16 remains first quarter. Cougars leading 7-0. And you can tell the Cougars defense is kind of licking the chops right now. Cole sends a man in motion. That is going to be Hendrickson. Now they give. And the give is to Conrad Cole. He'll push forward. A little bit of a line push as well to the 9-yard line.
Late flag there, Kevin.
Okay. I didn't see that one. It's on the far side of the field. Face mask, personal foul face mask on the Cougars. So that's given the Braves a great situation now. Here there was just going to be some breathing room, but now a 15-yard penalty on a face mask.
Yeah, and to be honest, that play, well run, well executed. He got up the field about 7-8 yards there, and they took him down, but they did it illegally. So now they get themselves some breathing room, like you said.
Yeah, Braves now up at their own 25-yard line here, first down and 10. Braves at the 25, first down and 10 after the personal foul. It's their third first down of the football game, and the Braves will give it here on first down. Not a whole lot going. I think Hendrickson was the one to carry. Nope, it was Cole. The quarterback, Creed Cole, kept it. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. It'll be second down and 9.
Yeah, that was Miles Crushes pretty much doing that solo job there, putting him down. Great, obviously one of those big assets on the defensive line there.
Yeah, Miles Crushes has been having a very nice season. Cougars' leading defensive tackler is Mason Larson, 35.5 total tackles, 5 for loss. Casper Kritzberger now with 4 interceptions, leading in that department. Got the Braves now with a second down and 9. They give, and bouncing off tacklers, Conrad Cole, and he is going to jump forward. That's a hard-fought couple of yards there by Conrad Cole up to the 27. He does get a yard. Third down and 8 upcoming for the Braves.
They ran that wishbone counter that they ran the first time and were able to get that first down on their first drive. This time, the Cougars read it a little bit differently. Braden Boeing got up there. He made the first contact. Didn't get the tackle, but he definitely slowed him down so that Mason Larson could come finish him off.
4:50 remains first quarter, a third and 8 for the Braves. Menahga is at their own 27-yard line, trailing 7-0 here in the first quarter. The wishbone set to the backfield. Cole rolls, gets away from one defender, throws to the flats, nearly intercepted again. Jumping the coverage that time was Casper Kritzberger. He had the read on that one. They were trying to feed it into Hendrickson. Incomplete pass, fourth down.
Great read by Casper there. He was able to get his hand out in front without causing pass interference. He got some fingertips on the ball and made sure there was an incompletion there, bringing up that fourth down.
So Cougars will send Austin McCraven deep back if there is a punt. Hendrickson, we watched him warming up in punt formation. Our guy Curtis was helping us out with some pregame scouting here in the booth, so that was good to see. And Hendrickson will have it. He'll kick the ball away. He is hit. And a punt is blocked. The Cougars will scoop, and the Cougars are going to score. And it's Kelby Kujansen into the end zone for Ada-Borup-West on a scoop and score block punt.
Looked like Mason Larson got the block. Looks like Kelby, like you said, was able to pick it up. It just kind of seemed like a whole host of Cougars there ready to pick up the ball. Turned out to be Kelby, quickest man on the draw.
This happens here in the first quarter, and that does not happen too frequently. 4:27 to go here in the first quarter. Ada-Borup-West, Kujansen, he gets a blocked punt, return, touchdown. I'm not certain on the yardage there. I think it was something like 20 yards. At any rate, the Cougars will attempt an extra point kick, leading 13-0. Facino will snap, Kritzberger to hold, and it'll be Mason Larson with a right-footed kick. Snap spot. Kick is up, and the kick is through the uprights. Good. And it's 14-0 Ada-Borup-West on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard right now with 4:27 to play in the first quarter. Johnson Sports Complex in Ada on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
So the Menahga Braves have a blocked punt here in the first quarter. Kelby Kujansen picks it up and scampers into the end zone. The blocked punt into the end zone for a touchdown. The kick is good, and it's 14-0 Ada-Borup-West leading the Menahga Braves here in the first quarter. 4:27 remains before the quarter break. Kevin Kochman and Josh Carlson with you tonight. And Josh, a special teams touchdown, a blocked punt. We haven't seen that too frequently. Certainly a great opportunity for the special teams to shine. And we mentioned Kelby Kujansen on the outset, right at the beginning of the game, the onset of the game, and he comes up with a special teams touchdown here tonight.
Yeah, big play. Obviously, Kathleen Walling, as a special teams coordinator, likes to see that type of stuff.
Oh, he hasn't had one yet this year. He got one there. On the return, Menahga from the 16-yard line. The return man is Riley Livingston, who crosses the 25-yard line and down at the 29-yard line. Braves will have it first down and 10 from their own 29-yard line. 4:20 to play, first quarter, down 14-0. And the Braves, interception, a fumble in this first quarter, and then a blocked kick. They're looking for something positive. They've moved the ball at times. They just need to sustain. We shall see what comes up here for the Braves of Menahga. They'll have it first and 10 on their own 29-yard line. Blocked punt last possession. Now my ledger is all correct. Creed Cole, the quarterback, will be under center for the Braves here. First down and 10 from the 29-yard line. And he'll be turning and handing the football off as Conrad Cole crosses the 30, runs hard to the 32. Those are, again, hard-fought 3 yards there for Mr. Cole of the Menahga Braves. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, running through number 20, Ames Vicino, trying to get every inch that he possibly can. Nice 4-yard gain there. Yeah,
he just punches ahead and crosses the 30 up to the 32. So just under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Braves trailing 14-0 to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Johnson Sports Complex in Ada, homecoming night for the Cougars here this evening as they are enjoying a gorgeous night for homecoming. A little breezy, but we're not gonna be upset about that. It doesn't seem to impact much of the game plan for either team at this stage. Braves a 2nd down and 7 from the 32-yard line after that 3-yard gain previously. Cole is throwing the ball over the middle, and it is going to be caught. Ball is loose. Are they going to say he actually did catch it? It's still a battle for the football here, and you've got Braves and Cougars both going for it near sidelines. They're going to say it's Ada-Borup-West football, and it's going to be Catlett. Catlett recovers the football here. And Josh, pass was caught over the middle. I think it was Yelanimi, but just had it poked free by the Cougars defenders.
Yeah, a lot of guys involved in that play. We had 3 guys coming through. I know that Miles was one of them, putting pressure on the quarterback. Luke Finney just at the fingertips, wasn't able to get that one, but then a nice solid hit, nice wrap-up, causes the fumble, and Catlett's able to pick it up.
That is the 3rd turnover by the Menahga Braves here in this first quarter. Ball at the 38-yard line for Ada-Borup-West of Menahga's side of the field. Back to pass McCraven. On 1st and 10, he'll find Connor Nelson. Makes the catch, gets away from a defender. Has a blocker downfield. Puts on the Jets to the end zone. He dives. Does he get in? He's going to be just short of the end zone. No, he's in. He's in. Touchdown.
That was a nice crossing route. They had Mason Larson crossing one way, Connor coming the other one. Gotta mention the lead blocker. That's Brody Menge. It's about a 20-yard block that he had on that defender all the way down the field to allow him to get that touchdown.
Jeez, that was something. And then also just that delayed decision there to put up the fingers, but a touchdown nonetheless for Connor Nelson. That is touchdown number 2 on the season, and he equals the amount of receiving yards he's had this whole year on that 38-yard touchdown reception.
Yeah, and obviously referees are never wrong, Kevin. It's important to realize that in both football and basketball.
Yeah.
And they collaborated. I think they came up with the right call.
Well, especially if there's an official named like Jackson Lingus or something like that. He seems to make good decisions most of his career. A handoff here is Ames Vicino 2-point conversion run. And on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, Ada-Borup-West leads 22-0 over the Menahga Braves. 3:11 to play in this first quarter on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Back out of another score for Ada-Borup-West. 22-0 here in the first quarter. They score one play after the fumble recovery. It's a touchdown to Connor Nelson, who put on the Jets to the end zone. Great blocking, as Josh mentioned, by Brody Menge, who sprung Nelson to the end zone. He dove in. Touchdown scored. 2-point conversion run by Ames Vicino. That's his first carry of the football game tonight, as it's Ada-Borup-West 22-0 here tonight over Menahga. Cougars scoring there here in the first quarter, and the score came with 3:11 to play. That was McCraven to Nelson, 38 yards on a touchdown.
As the Cougars gather, it's good to see senior Luke Gilbert out there, obviously coming back. A couple snaps last game with that shoulder injury, but it's good to see him back on the field. Hopefully he can be prepared for playoffs.
Yeah, that's what he was talking to me about earlier today when we had some conversation about the upcoming 16th of October, where they're doing some special opportunities here with some community service projects that the school is going to be doing. So good work there. And he said, yeah, maybe next week I get my numbers up a little bit more out there. But return by the Braves here on the kick is going to be Yelanimi returning across the 25 down to the 27. And it'll be a first down and 10 for the Braves. 3:06 to play here in this first quarter. Cougars leading the Braves 22-0.
That was a Natan Visser thud on the kickoff return. Just put him down and he just hit the ground really hard.
Well, Natan can do it. He's certainly that kind of guy.
Yeah, very tough kid. And I would say that just so those listeners out there, we actually didn't see a Mason Larson kickoff. Number 4, Braden Boeing. Our secondary kicker, obviously, Kenley Walleen wants to spread the wealth a little bit here.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. So from that standpoint, you've got a first down and 10 for the Menahga Braves from their own 27 and a flag down before the snap. Maybe some movement or, yes, procedure penalty on the Braves. It'll back it up 5 yards here. Their second penalty tonight totaling 10 yards.
Yeah, I think that was Livingston, number 28. Now, he also went with about 4 different Cougar, we'll call them defensive linemen, because they're doing the B-flow action here where they got 5 guys standing on the line for the defense.
A lot of movement. Cougars have been utilizing some of their, just some
unique techniques here on the defensive side of the ball.
And their depth, they're able to go and keep things fresh, which is, their injury numbers aren't that high for a week 6. It's not a large number of guys out, so they're still able to keep some depth, especially along the line. Back to pass, Cole over the middle. It's nearly intercepted, maybe just over the outstretched arms of Amos Facino. He tried to grab that one as Cole threw it off the back foot and into congested traffic, incomplete.
What looked like 6'10" Tyler Catlett out there when he has his hands up. He's a pretty big boy. He was able to get in front there and he threw the ball up and just past Ames. But obviously they're looking to get the ball down the field. I'm sure there'll be more opportunities in the future.
I see Tyler Catlett listed as just 6 feet, so those extra 10 inches, they come in somewhere, I suppose. Huh? He's got his vertical. That's what you're talking about, I suppose. It's going to be Cole under center, handing the ball off. Conrad Cole in the backfield, cuts it to the left side, and he'll stretch it. Now the late flag comes down as Conrad Cole's going to be downed. They'll put him at the 24-yard line, but what do we have here for the officials? It's on the sidelines of the Braves. That's where the flag came in. Chris Ellingson over there manning that sideline. Personal foul on Ada-Borup-West.
Yeah, it looks to be a late hit on Luke Finney, and obviously when it's on the far sideline, we're not right there in the action, so we can't see. We'll just have to take the referee's word for it.
That we will, and it is a 15-yarder on the Cougars. So moving forward, Braves will get a first down out of the ordeal and ball up now to the 39-yard line. Be a first down and 10. 2:50 to play in this first quarter. Cougars 22, Braves nothing here tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Point of note there, they were running that wishbone counter action, and again, Tyler Catlett got there, got some fingertips on him.
Back to pass, Cole feeling the pressure, will throw one into the flats, and it's nearly intercepted by Kritzberger. They were trying to feed it that time again to Brock Hendrickson, who's been kind of the main target on the, we'll call it near sideline as we view it, as the Braves have been moving to the south end zone here tonight this first quarter. But an incomplete pass it is. Great defense once again by the Cougars.
Yeah, definitely see an increased pressure that they're trying to get after that quarterback to make sure that he doesn't have time, and I think that has a pretty big impact on his ability to hit his receivers.
Has been. He's been on his back or on his back foot much of the night here so far when he's been back to pass. Cole under center, and he'll hand the football off on second down. Not much doing that time as the give that time went to running back Conrad Cole. The brother, Creed, hands off to brother Conrad, who's stuffed there at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, that was a nice little tackle there by number 78, Lucas Mertz. He just kind of owned his man at the front line there, pushed him back, and was able to get his hands on the running back.
What a difference a week makes for high school football viewing. Last Friday night might have been one of the nicest Friday nights you could possibly have, late September. Tonight, there's a lot more blankets, jackets, and hats on here rather than last week in Lake Park for the Cougar fans. 3rd down and 10, back to pass for the Braves. They'll have a good time this time, but it's going to be picked off. And there's your chance at a pick six. Casper Kritzberger will go to the end zone, but there's going to be flags down, and it's all coming back.
Yeah, definitely looks like we got a hold. It wasn't far in front of me, and that's a good call. Obviously, like we said before, the referees are never wrong. We still got an interception here, so it's going to be Cougar ball here with a $130 with the win still.
Yeah, Casper Kritzberger's interception, pick six, is going to be brought back with a hold. I do believe a hold penalty called. Let's see here. Wait for the official to make the I have not seen an official signal yet.
Well, I'm just a principal. Yep, and there's the hold
There
call.
it is, yeah. You are just a principal. You called it, though. You saw it. So I'm proud of you for that. That's why we got you down there.
Yeah, and that was a Jackson Lingus call, which I think he's got pretty good eyesight. So I think everybody on this half of the field was able to see that, though. Yeah,
Kritzberger. These are 4 turnovers in the first quarter on the Menahga Braves. It's not the start they were hoping for, to say the very least. For Ada-Borup-West, they'll now have the ball at the 30-yard line of the Braves, 1st down and 10. From Menahga's 30, Cougars have it 1st down and 10. They'll have pistol formation again for McCraven. 2 receivers right. They're going to hand the ball off to Ames Facino. He's got a good run on that left side. Great blocks leading his way. He'll cross the 20-yard line. He's tripped up there at the 18. 12 yards and a 1st down for Ames Facino.
Like you said, lead block there. Nice Alex Bourne block down and then get to that second level was really, really important there for getting the extra yardage.
That is the first down of the football game for Ada-Borup-West.
Can you clarify for the listeners how many times they've ran the ball?
That is the 2nd time they've ran the ball. So there's that. They only have run, it's like 8 plays in the whole football game, too, for that matter. But here's another run. Ames Facino, 15-yard line. He's going to cross down and work his way to the 14-yard line. Should be a gain of 5 as, 5 yards, a gain of 5 yards, down to the 14. 2nd and 5 upcoming after the Facino run.
So that was a nice little pulling guard from the left side. That's Luke Finney, 51, pulling guard play. Number 51, outside, I believe he's outside linebacker or DN there, that number 1, Hendrickson. He chased him down, drug him down there. That was a great defensive play.
I have an update on math. Mike Erickson is deferring all math questions to Bill, who is official stats for the game. Back to pass. On 2nd and 5. Over the middle, pass is caught in the end zone, touchdown. How about this? Brody Menge makes the touchdown catch this time. Menge, his first touchdown this season, and I'd like to call that repay for the block he laid out there for Connor Nelson on the previous touchdown.
Yeah, do have to mention Alex Bourne here. He had a great block there to make sure there was enough time for McCraven to get the ball down the field. Nobody covering the end zone, which is really nice to see.
Brody Menge, first touchdown this season, and the Cougars are into the end zone once again here in the first quarter. This score comes with 12 seconds to play in the first. McCraven to Menge, 14-yard touchdown pass. Extra point kick. Mason Larson will line up again, as Facino will hold from Kritzberger, and Larson smooth. The extra point kick is up and good. And on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 12 seconds to play in the first quarter. 29-0, Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Fireworks and sports collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro.
Well, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars on the board again here in this first quarter. Another turnover. Casper Kritzberger with an interception and leading the way to the end zone. Cougars take a couple of plays and score. This time they get into the end zone on a McCraven to Menge touchdown pass. Brody Menge, first touchdown reception of the season. Kick good. 29-0, Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga with 12 seconds to play before halftime, or before the end of the first quarter. Jumping the gun. Kevin Kochman, Chris Collinsworth joining us here tonight on the broadcast. Okay, I just wanted to make sure you could giggle a little bit down there, Josh.
Ouch.
Sorry. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. That means you had a Hall of Fame NFL career, I think, right? Something to that effect. On the kick return, Hendrickson going to bully his way across the 35-yard line for the Menahga Braves as, they're going to mark him down officially at the 35-yard line. Nice return of 20 yards that time by the senior, Brock Hendrickson, for the Braves. 35-yard line is where the Braves have it, 1st and 10, 8 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, you say bully. I don't know if there's a better word to describe that. He ran through the Cougars defenders. He ran through his own players. He wanted to get upfield fast.
Yeah, he did, and he's a tough, hard-nosed football player. And he did that last year, too, if I recall correctly. He was a tough runner for the Braves in their home game against Ada-Borup-West. Remember that night pretty well. It was a beautiful fall evening. There were some rain showers that had kind of gone through the day, and field was in great shape. It sprinkled a little bit in the pregame warm-ups. Nobody wanted to come do the game with me last year in Menahga, but I didn't ask you, so.
Right, I had not quite yet taken the leap to jump as the sideline guy yet, but now I'm your backup guy behind, I believe, Dr. Erickson, the college professor.
Correct, yeah, I think that's accurate, yes. Actually, you are accurate. You would know. Hand the ball off, and on first down, they give it to Brock Hendrickson. He goes right into a pile here, no gain on the play. And that's the end of the first quarter. And on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Ada-Borup-West 29, Menahga 8. High school football on a Friday night. It's homecoming for the Cougars on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
We're back out of the quarter break as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars leading the Menahga Braves 29-0. Fresh quarter to play. The Braves have the ball at their own 35-yard line. By the way, our timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. And when you're rolling through town with the big trucks, harvest time, easy on, easy off to fuel your vehicles and fuel those trucks. Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson with you. High school football, homecoming for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, leading 29-0 over the Menahga Braves. Braves now have the wind at their back, heading to the north end zone, moving right to left as we see it.
Yeah, they're going to look to just get it started off the second quarter right.
Braves come out, and they'll be under center. Cole will pitch it right side to Hendrickson, who cuts it backfield, and he'll plunge his way across the 35. Nice run by Hendrickson up to the 39-yard line. Going to gain 4 on second down. Brings up 3rd and 6 here for the Braves.
Really showed some shiftiness there. He was able to plant that right foot and then come back to the middle of the field in order to get some positive yardage.
He again, just a real hard runner. As a senior, he's just older. He's got a little more knowledge, right? Definitely, he's a football guy. So nice to see him get the call here. The Coles have been kind of dominating the ball carries so far here for the Braves tonight. Nonetheless, Hendrickson in the backfield be featured a little bit. Cole will hand this one off now as a second man through this time. Hendrickson was a lead blocker as they just went with split backs that time, and a new ball carrier was Brett Pietala. Pietala, an 8th grader, jumping ahead with the carry.
Yeah, nice little hard-nosed run there. I did notice he was coming in there, but obviously he was able to get some opportunities, which I know that Coach Summers is going to have to do that consistently with the young team.
Yeah, Pietala is going to gain, they're going to call that another 4 yards, 4th and 2. So Pietala gets it. Brett and Brad Pietala, twins out there for the Braves. So if you think you're seeing double between 3 and 5, you might be right, Josh.
Brothers in right now.
There they are. Quarterback, 4th and 2 under center as Cole. And Cole's going to try to run this 4th down quarterback sneak, and he's not going to get it. Back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a turnover on downs. I like the aggressive nature. Why not? And also, that's the first time they've run a quarterback keep, but Creed Cole, didn't get there.
And I think that is, offensively speaking, that is the right call. You know, you're pretty close to midfield there. A punt could pin them back, but obviously the Braves are looking to get some points on the board. They needed that first down in order to continue the drive.
From the Menahga 43-yard line, Ada-Borup-West will have it first down and 10. 10:27 to play before halftime. The Cougars 29 and the Braves nothing. Homecoming night for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars will come out offensively with Alex Bourne, Luke Finney on the left side of the line, Corbin Tennehill to center, Joe Borgen and Lucas Mertz on the right side of the line. They'll have receivers on either side of the play. Ames Facino in the backfield. Nope, Luke Jalbert in the backfield. He got injured in week 2 against the Bagley Flyers, and now a timeout Menahga. Timeout on the field. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town, and on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars 29, Braves nothing on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car. Because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
We're back out of the timeout. Just missed a handoff to Luke Jalbert. Welcome back, Luke Jalbert, to the backfield. Luke will get across the 40 to the 39-yard line. A 4-yard gain for Luke Jalbert, his first carry since week 2 of the season.
Nice little tackle there by the left side corner, number 21, Elliot Roth. He was right there. Obviously Luke was trying to bump it out there, and he was able to take him down before he got too large of a gain. Looked like about 3-4 yards.
Yep, they'll give him 4. 2nd and 6 it'll be, as the Cougars will come out here offensively, sending receivers left side with Nelson and Kritzberger split wide to the far side of the field. Cougars going from left to right here at the Johnson Sports Complex tonight. Quarterback McCraven will hand it off. No, he won't. He'll keep it himself. And now the parting of the sea, McCraven has 40 yards in front of him. He will cut back and be tripped up there at the 25-yard line. Gaining 14 and a first down. McCraven was looking to pass, but there's just too much room for him not to run.
That was one of those plays when you say, oh, handed it off, but didn't. I was actually watching the running back as well until I saw McCraven out there. Saw Luke without anything in his hands. Do got to give props there. Casper Kritzberger, he was out there. He definitely could have done a blindside block. Chose not to do that because obviously he wasn't in position. More than likely would have got that 15-yard flag.
We've got a first down and 10 for Ada-Borup-West. They're at the Menahga 25-yard line. 9:10 to play in this second quarter, leading 29-0 over the Braves here from Menahga. As Ada-Borup-West comes out offensively. And they will have 2 receivers left of the formation. Far side hash, McCraven in the pistol. Luke Jalbert behind him. Fake handoff to Jalbert. McCraven rolls to his right. He'll throw. Has a man, incomplete. Was looking for Mason Larson, and I think the ball was underthrown, Josh.
Yeah, a little stumble there by McCraven. He was coming out to his right side, letting a little bootleg there. Larson did get past his defender and wasn't able to get there, but, taking those opportunities when you can get them.
Clock stops with 8:49 to play in this second quarter, where Ada-Borup-West leads Menahga 29-0 here. 8:49 remains in the second quarter. Braves defensively, they've gone with a 3-down lineman front. They brought in extra defensive backs for this week's defensive scheme against Ada-Borup-West, expecting the Cougars to go through the air, which you would about expect that based on the offensive statistics, averaging nearly 170 yards per game through the air. Hand the football off for the Cougars, and moving with it, crossing the 20-yard line. See the name here finally. Yes, Luke Jalbert does get the carry. He works his way down to the 15, and that'll be a first down for Luke Jalbert's 10-yard gain, and it's going to be 1st and 10.
Looked to be a heavy equipment operator. Luke, the bulldozer Jalbert, went through 2 guys about 12 yards down the field. It was pretty fun to see.
I don't know why I started thinking Bob the Builder or something to that effect with Luke, the bulldozer Jalbert, but good work. I just immediately thought of him as a cartoon character for young, impressionable children.
Well, I couldn't even see his legs. The wheels were moving so fast.
I looked up and I thought, who carried that ball? Why is the Flash playing here tonight? Here's a swing pass to Mason Larson sideline. Stiff arm to the end zone. And, they got a little wild there. Nearly took you out. There was a time when Graham Power joined me on the sidelines down there, Josh, and took it out himself, so I'm glad you got out of the way.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would like to say that I'm strong enough to take a hit, but I'm definitely not strong enough to take a Mason Larson / Riley Livingston hit.
No.
Pretty sure I would have been down for the count.
A 12-yard connection is good for a first down, and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars have a first and goal at the 3-yard line. I'm not calling the plays. Coach Tingum does that. Back is Luke Jalbert. Maybe Luke Jalbert off the left side. McCraven, the quarterback, in the pistol. Turn. Keep it himself. Jalbert lead blocks. McCraven, the homecoming king. Royalty in the end zone on a 3-yard touchdown run. Cougars now lead it 35-0.
I think that front moving company, or the front five, I couldn't name one because they had all their guys about 3 yards down the field. McCraven pretty much walked in. Maybe he had some defense for the last 6 inches, but it was a pretty good blocking scheme.
Score comes with 7:44 to play. McCraven in the end zone on a 3-yard touchdown run. If you tried to read my handwriting tonight and how I'm writing out the players' names on scoring drives, you would not be able to decipher that. You thought my handwriting on those sheets was bad. Extra point kick is up, and the extra point kick is good. And that time doing the kicking was that was
Braden Booing.
Yes, Booing with the foot, and the end zone extra point kick is good. And on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's Ada-Borup-West 36, Menahga 0. High school football on homecoming night for Ada-Borup-West on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
The Ada-Borup-West Cougars now lead the Menahga Braves by a score of 36-0 here with 7:44 to play in the second quarter. That score finished off a drive as the Cougars turned the Braves over on downs. 6 plays, 43 yards. McCraven, 3-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick from Booing was good. Ada-Borup-West leads it now 36-0 on homecoming night here at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. Kevin Kochman, Josh Carlson down in the field. Josh is attempting to sweet talk officials. We're using that term with pocket jerky. So now I'm very concerned.
That is the appropriate term because bribery is frowned upon, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. So it's just you're concerned about the protein intake.
Yes. It's also important to note that Sean Rue did turn down my pocket jerky, so it's good to see that some people are accepting.
Well, Kenley Wallin never says no to that either, so that's just the true story and the truth of the matter. Here comes the kickoff by Ada-Borup-West. It's going to hit the front man for the Menahga Braves. And Luke Davis, go crazy, makes the catch on the recovery. Nice job by Luke Davis, unexpecting of that kick to hit him on the leg. He gets on top of it quickly. And Braves have great field position. They're at their own 48-yard line with 7:41 to go in the second quarter.
We'd call that a heads-up play there, Kevin, because obviously nobody's prepared for that, but he was able to get on it right away. I'd love to say the kickoff coverage was exceptional there, but they pretty much walked about 10 yards down the field and just tapped him out.
Time to focus up here in this one, and the focus of the game here tonight from Valley Vision Clinic, Dr. Dave Solsing, and the staff of the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada ready to serve you and to help you when it comes to your eyes and the, of course, examinations of those eyes, and maybe you need contacts or new glasses. 784-4091. The Valley Vision Clinic at Ada, Dr. Dave Solsing. Ready to get you focused up here as Menahga on 1st and 10. Feeling the pressure. Cole had to get that one out in a real hurry and got it away, looking for Yelenimi. It's incomplete, but what a blitz there by the Cougars defense.
Yeah, an interesting look for them. You know, they haven't done much for shotgun tonight, but they were 4 wide, obviously making sure to spread out that Cougar defense. And, you know, a little bit of pressure does those sometimes.
It does. We're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thriving Financial Broadcast booth here tonight. Josh down on the sidelines. I'm up in the booth here with, of course, Devin Westcott. I want to remind you that it's never too early to refine your vision for retirement with Laura Tweeten Thriving Financial. 218-784-2424. Menahga taking their time in the huddle. They got 9 seconds to break here and get the playoff. The clock ticking down to 5-4. They're going to hurry up here as Cole's under center. Everybody's set. They get it off just in time, and they hand the football off. And getting away from one tackler and getting away from another, this is Brett Pietala, who crosses midfield to the 48-yard line, gaining 5 yards. Boy, he almost sprung things too there, Josh. He bounced off a couple, and I think the Cougars thought maybe they had a hand on him, but he got away from him.
They did. Those Cougar defenders didn't really do themselves any favors. We had a couple of them run into him, and Brett did a great job. Nice little spin move, and he got up the field for a nice gain.
Nice gainer, 5 yards for Pietala. It's third down and 5 here for the Menahga Braves.
I do believe we're still in 4-down territory because obviously they want to go in with some momentum into halftime.
Yep, and they've crossed the 50-yard line too, so now they're in Cougar territory. You've got receivers each side flanking the quarterback, Cole. The shotgun snap rolls to him, now throws a pass in the flats, and it's caught. It's Livingston first down. Livingston to the 40-yard line, and a gain of 8, and a nice play by the Menahga Braves.
Quick snap throw there to Livingston, and he did a great job getting up the field for that first down. Obviously a little bit of pressure, but they're trying to get the ball out very quickly and let their receivers make plays.
That was a nice play by the Menahga Braves offense. 6:35 to play in the first half. It's 36-0 Ada-Borup-West. Menahga moving the ball to Ada-Borup-West's 40-yard line. Cole will be the quarterback, the 8th grader under center for the Braves. Receivers each way, 2-back split in the backfield. Pitch comes to the near sideline. This is the senior on the carry. It's Hendrickson to the outside, 35-yard line, and he's bullied out of bounds by Reyes in the Cougar defense here. Has a nice piece of running, and Hendrickson really did a good job getting it outside and picking up solid yardage. So he's going to get 8 on first down. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Nice little split backs look. I got to give props to the left tackle, 57, Jordy Thomas. I believe he pancaked the guy. Really nice to see when you're getting out there and you put guys on the ground and you give your running backs a little bit of space to make their plays.
Jordy Thomas, one of the elder statesmen of the line as a junior. Do expect a great chunk of the Menahga Braves back again next year. They hope to add some numbers here as well. A AA school, they just have not been able to produce football numbers like they'd like. Cole under center. He'll turn and hand the football off. And this time they give, this is an 8th grader to an 8th grader, folks, as we talk about him. Brett Pietala with the carry. He'll stumble ahead. Really no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2 upcoming.
About 3 different Cougars there to stop it, but a lot of props are given to Natan Visser coming into the game at the defensive line position.
Yeah, Natan's doing a nice job. And I know we haven't gone a week yet where we haven't given him the credit. Gosh. Doug Slinniger's over my shoulder now. Now I'm really concerned about what's he's doing. It's fine, Doug. I'll give you a microphone. We'll chat. It'll be great times. Just getting nervous out here. He's watching you like a hawk, too, by the way, Josh.
Well, I know that he's probably watching that grass that's not quite growing. It's good to notice that left D end is Aiden Peterson right now.
I caught it. It's going to be a 3rd down and 2. Cole is rolling to his right, feeling a little pressure, but he's now going to decide. He's going to tuck and run. He's going for the pylon, or not the pylon, but he's going for the yard marker there, and he's got it. Nice piece of running by Cole. He was feeling a ton of pressure on that right side and then really wanted to pass. You could tell he wanted to throw it, but he made the good decision. Picks up 3 to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Braves.
Really good decision-making skills there. Like you said, he wanted to get the ball down the field, but he took what he could and got a really nice first down for him.
6 first downs now for the Menahga Braves in this football game, and Creed Cole with a good run that time. Creed and Conrad have been the bulk majority of the ball carriers tonight for the Braves. Creed being the quarterback, Conrad in the backfield, and now they've been shuffling Conrad out or to the sidelines and or into the backfield a little bit and out to receiver too. Creed's going to roll to his left. Cole's pass is caught. Yelanimi is going to be spun down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7 as the offense of the Braves starting to get a little bit of a rhythm here.
Yeah, he definitely looks comfortable back there, and they're running some really short to mid-range routes to make sure that that ball can come out quickly, and Adrian Reyes is right there to make sure that that yardage didn't go past the 7-8 that he did give up.
4:13 to play before halftime. It's 36-0 Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga. Menahga moving the football as they're going to spot it at the 21. Actually going to give him an extra yard on the play, so an 8-yard connection that time from Cole to Yelanimi. Yelanimi, 2 catches, 15 yards here tonight on his receiver end. Got the Braves, Cole under center. 2-back split in the backfield, receivers each way, and a wing to the right side of the formation. Pitch goes to Hendrickson. He'll lower the shoulder, and Hendrickson rumbles inside the 20-yard line. Hendrickson, a hard run, got that pitch, looked for the outside edge, and took it. They'll mark him down, I believe, at the 18. It's a long 3 yards there, a long 3 yards because he ran across field.
Yeah, and to be honest, it really looks like they're trying to get the ball outside with the passing game, with the running game. They're trying to utilize their speed in order to get that positive yardage.
And there is more of it for the Braves right there. 1st and 10 at the Cougar 18. 3.5 to play before halftime. Braves looking for some momentum here before halftime. They'll go with the wishbone formation, receivers each direction, and they give. And not much doing that time. Finney, Kujansen for the Cougars in on the stop as Hendrickson took the ball and they got a yard up the middle.
Yeah, that was just pretty much a straight dive up the zero gap to make sure they could try to get up the field and try to get as close to that first down as possible.
We've got now second down upcoming at the 17-yard line after the gain of 1. And second down and 9 it'll be, or just inside the 9. The far side, our chain gang here tonight, they say no, we did not move the football. As you've got, you got 2 powers out there. Graham, is this the first time Graham's been on the field since he got taken out there on the sideline? Graham and Gabe are down there. Nice-looking guys out there working the chains with Nick Wynn. Pass is picked off, far sideline. Ada-Borup-West defense coming up with another defensive play, and that time was Luke Jalbert with his first interception on the season.
Yeah, in talking to Coach before the game and actually talking to Luke earlier, they're looking to increase his snap count a little bit more this game. Obviously, he's having some high-impact plays for the Cougars, both on the offense and defense now.
That ends a really nice drive by the Menahga Braves. 10 plays, interception, though, in the end. That's 5 turnovers by the Braves in the first half tonight. Opportunistic defense by Ada-Borup-West this season. They now have forced 18 turnovers through almost 6 games. 5.5 almost here.
It's a really nice plus-minus, Kev.
You'll take it every time. McCraven is going to be in the pistol formation. Jalbert, the running back. Jalbert gets the pitch, and Jalbert gets a block sealed on the outside. Now cuts back into the middle of the field. Jalbert from the 18 up to the 21, make it 31-yard line. We'll go for 13 yards and a first down for Ada-Borup-West.
So you set a nice seal block there. That was number 2, Brody Menge, which was great. But even bigger of a highlight, number 71, Alex Bourne, was down the field, at least 15 yards down the field, making a finishing block, which is just great to see when your lineman can do that, especially from the backside.
I wish we had you with a teleprompter, not a telestrator, so you could circle that and watch a replay. That's what I want to see there. We're not quite there yet, Josh, but soon. McCraven back to pass. Caught on a bobble. Mason Larson cuts back. Larson turns it upfield 50. One man to beat. Larson down the sidelines. He's gone. He's going to the end zone. 69 yards for a touchdown in Ada-Borup-West. Adds another one with 1:50 to play before halftime.
Really nice set of hands. That ball was just a little bit far out there, but he was able to put his hands on it, kind of tip it to himself, and then get downfield. He used the blasters there because I really did not think he was going to get away from all the Braves defenders. He did. He just simply outran them.
Score comes with 1:51 to play before the half. It was McCraven to Larson. Larson did much of the work there. 69 yards, touchdown, pass. And we've got Boeing attempting the extra point kick again. He's 1 for 1. It'll be Kritzberger to hold. Snap, spot, kick. Going to be a line drive kick. Does it get over? And it does. It gets over. It's a line drive shot there. It doesn't leave a lot of room for error. He gets over the uprights, and it's good. 43-0. Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga with 1:51 to play before halftime on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Valley Vision Clinic in Ada with a summer spectacular. Now through September 30th, you scratch off to save 10%, 20%, or 30% on a complete pair of frames and lenses at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Check out the details at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada and scratch off to save during their summer spectacular on frames and lenses. It's scratch off to save 10%, 20%, and 30% on a complete pair now at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada through September 30th. Call for an appointment, 218-784-4091.
We're back here with 1:51 to play before halftime, and Ada-Borup-West adds another one on the board. 2 plays drive after a turnover. Luke Jalbert interception, and then the Cougars, McCraven finds Mason Larson, and Mason Larson breaks a couple of tackles and scampers 69 yards for a touchdown. The extra point kick by Boeing goes, and it's 43-0 in favor of Ada-Borup-West. Leading the Menahga Braves here, homecoming for the Cougars. Cougars have forced 5 turnovers tonight of the Braves. And they've turned it into a heck of a night for the homecoming king, Austin McCraven, and a member of his court, Mason Larson. Brody Menge has scored a touchdown through the air. Connor Nelson has scored a touchdown through the air. And McCraven on the ground for a score as well here today. Kick is away, and it'll be picked up by the Braves at the 25-yard line, and scampering across one, missing a tackle there, is return made by Creed Cole, the quarterback, returning the kick that time. And the Braves will have it 1st and 10. I do believe they'll mark them at the 35-yard line.
Nice little return there, and obviously the ball a little bit deeper than the last potential onside kick. Able to get up there. Now they got a $1:45 left. They got, 65 yards left, and they had a really good drive last time, so they're going to look to continue that on this time.
Yeah, look for the Braves, and they like we talked. Menahga last week scored 30 against the Bagley Flyers. Ada-Borup-West and Bagley played, in week 2 of the season, and the Cougars put up 42, and that was a really wonky second half, if we recall. And not that it didn't take anything away from Menahga putting up 30 last week, so they're definitely capable offensively. It just has not equated tonight with those 5 turnovers. Cougars pressure the quarterback, Cole. He's going to roll out. Cole's going to keep it. Tucks and runs. He gets across the 40, and Cole lowers the shoulder there and stretches it to the 47. Going to get 7. 2nd and 3 upcoming.
Unblocked DN Aiden Peterson was able to come right there. Shifty 8th grader was able to get outside, but that pretty much meant sure that he was not going to be passing, and he was able to get a really nice gain, about 6 yards.
Now, if you're seeing some other numbers and names out there, go ahead and share those with the listeners and viewers here tonight, as the Cougars have been shuffling in some fresh defensive players. Kind of just a rotation. They're not full-on second crew here. They're mixing them in. Cole on 2nd and 3, back to pass for the Braves. He's rolling to his right. He's looking downfield. Now will tuck and will head out of bounds on his sideline, the Braves sideline, far sideline here at the field. And is out of bounds. Will bring up 3rd down, and I think they're going to push him back and out of bounds. He'll lose a few on this play.
Yeah, that looked like a couple of newer guys coming in. That was Luke Jalbert, who was kind of pushed him out of bounds, with Kelby Jansen chasing shortly behind.
Now, you know what? I said he's going to lose a few. He actually got back to the line of scrimmage, so kudos to Creed to get it to that line of scrimmage again. And it'll be 3rd down and 2 yards to go for the Braves. Just under a minute to play before halftime.
Looks like 54 Evan Brandt just checked into the game as well.
All right, Brandt shuffling in. He's been a regular rotational guy here this season for the Cougars. Fernando Contreras out there as well as a defensive back for the Cougars.
And at safety, Braxton Hendricks.
They're nice. Back to pass, Cole on 3rd and 2. Throwing into the flats, it's caught Livingston. Livingston to midfield, now he's into Cougar territory. Bounces off a tackler and is down at the 42-yard line. Flip the field a little bit here, getting into Cougar territory on a nice play. Again, Cole felt the pressure too. Josh had to get it out, and he did.
Yeah, Peterson was right in his face. I do got to give props to Livingston, though. That was a really nice, well-run route where he realized that ball was going to be kind of that back shoulder. He stopped, came back to the ball, and then was able to get it up the field.
Menahga 1st and 10 from the Cougar 41-yard line. Braves, Cole in the shotgun. Receivers each way, back to pass. Cole rolls to his right, in trouble. Gets away from a defender, now launches it, and the Cougars are all over it. They bat the ball in the air, and it's nearly intercepted / then nearly caught. Incomplete is what it'll be. Hendricks was there on coverage for Ada-Borup-West.
That was 2 9th graders, Braxton Hendricks and Gavin Johnson, both there getting some hands on the ball, making sure that it was an incomplete pass.
Now, if you're playing junior varsity football, you're not defending the pass a whole lot. So that's a good work by the defensive backs. Now they're going to have to go against Ada-Borup-West offense, during the scout week practice and stuff. But that's good instinct to go up and try to swat it away.
Yeah, really nice, well-thrown ball, too, by the 8th grader. Really appreciate how composed he stayed.
Yeah, Cole, under pressure as he's feeling it here again on a 2nd down and 10. He'll roll to the right. He's scampering and sees a lot of green grass in front of him. He'll lower it up here to the 30 and slip out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Again, great job by the 8. Watch this kid grow over the next few years if he can hang with it to the 25-yard line. He gets 16 and a first down.
Yeah, some contain issues there for the defense for the Cougars. Again, Aiden Peterson was right there to force him, flush him from the pocket, get him outside. 14 seconds left. I'm guessing they're going to look for the big play here.
They'll be at the Cougar 25, 1st and 10, down 43-0. Creed Cole, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Receivers each way for the Braves. Far side hash from the 25. Back to pass. Has some time. Now will fire it. A rainbow pass to the end zone where it will be intercepted by the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. And Braxton Hendricks. Did he go out of bounds in the end zone? Yes, touchback. Braxton Hendricks with a pick for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars.
We do have a flag here, down. Kevin. I think it was a little bit late.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the hold.
It's a hold on the Braves, so it'll be declined. So an interception, Braxton Hendricks. 4th interception by the Cougar defense here today. Turnover number 6 on the Menahga Braves.
You can't really fault them there. It's end
Going
zone
for
or
it,
nothing.
yeah.
There's really no fault there.
Nope, nothing wrong with that.
Put the ball up there and let your playmakers play.
Yeah, we talked about it, and if you're not catching this one here, Creed Cole definitely has some abilities out there at the quarterback spot for the Menahga Braves. And if you're a Braves fan, he's an 8th grader, and he's growing, and you could tell there's needing to get to be some strength out there, but that young man can do a lot of things.
Yeah, you put him in a few 7-on-7 drills this summertime, you can definitely hone some of those skills.
No doubt. Cougars will come out with a 1st and 10 from their 20-yard line after the play, and I think they're just going to put a knee to the turf, and they will. And Josh, you can go ahead and find Coach here for some halftime comments. 43-0 is the halftime score on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga 43-0 here tonight on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. And you can keep an eye on Josh. He's out there in the gray. He's working his way towards Tingum there for halftime coaches' comments. The halftime show is going to be brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Halftime coaches' comments from United Savings Credit Union. Down in the field, Josh Carlson's got the head coach of Ada-Borup-West, Paul Tingum.
Great first half, Coach. You know, it being 43-0. What's your message at halftime to keep you guys focused?
You know, we're quite happy we got off to a faster start tonight. We've had struggles doing that this year, and we got off to a fast start tonight, so that was kind of a key for us tonight. We did that. We maintained momentum the whole first half, and defensively there at the end of the half, we had pretty much all of our backups in there, so we've already played a lot of kids. That's huge for us. And then second half here, you know, we're going to get everybody off the field and get our backups the whole second half for the most part. We got to get Connor in there at quarterback to start the second half with our first O-line and give him a few reps there to give him some experience. But other than that, it's going to be a good second half for our younger guys here. We might be going running time if they want to, so it'll roll pretty fast. But we're definitely happy with the first half. We played really, really well. The only thing I could probably say negatively is we had a couple too many penalties. You got to cut those penalties out. You know, we don't want to have any late hits or any face masks. That really hurts us. So other than that, we played a great half, I thought.
Absolutely. Fine-tune a couple things. Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Hey, thank you.
That is Josh Carlson down on the field with the head coach of Ada-Borup-West football, Paul Tingum. Halftime coaches' comments are presented to you by our friends at United Savings Credit Union. When looking and choosing your financial institution, choose and learn more about the credit union difference. United Savings Credit Union with locations in Detroit Lakes, Dilworth, and 3 locations in Fargo. UnitedSavingsCU.org. for more information. This is the halftime report now from the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. And halftime, Ada-Borup-West 43-0 over Menahga on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Bruce Visser is with us from Visser Grading. Bruce, we want to get out information and safety reminders during this harvest season. What do you have?
When you're doing your corn and your sugar beets and these fall crops, if the roads need a little extra attention, give me a call, 218-415-0191, and we can come out, get the roads back in shape.
We just want to wish everybody a safe harvest season as well, don't we?
Absolutely. This is a stressful time of the year, and we just want everybody to be safe out there.
Visser Grading, phone number again is?
218-415-0191.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Performance Ag west of Borup is locally owned and operated and ready to serve the area farmer. They offer these products for the upcoming season: seed, chemicals, dry and liquid fertilizer, and application services. When we're talking seed from Performance Ag, they'll provide growers with corn, soybean, sunflower, small grain, sugar beet, or other seed that you plant on your farm. Thank you for your business from Performance Ag west of Borup.
It is halftime, and the halftime report is brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source, with locations in Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Manoman, and Fertile. Linfors, your insurance source. And at the half, let's break it down. The Ada-Borup-West Cougars 43-0 over the Menahga Braves. As in this football game, the scoring breakdown, Ada-Borup-West was on the first drive of the football game. One play after an interception by the Cougar defense. McCraven found Larson on a 40-yard touchdown pass. The kick was good. It was 7-0 Ada-Borup-West. About 5 minutes later, the Cougars would score again, this time off of a fumble recovery. Took a couple of plays. The Cougars would not do that. The Cougars would punt. Then after a fumble recovery, it was the Cougars getting the football back. But here's what happened in between all of that. Kelby Kujansen, a blocked punt return for a touchdown. The kick was good, 14-0 Cougars. Then the Cougars, a quick play. McCraven to Nelson on a one-play drive, 38 yards. 2-point conversion was good as Cougars scored once more before halftime. McCraven to Menge, or one time before the first quarter, McCraven hit Menge on a 14-yard touchdown pass. It was 29-0 at the end of the first. Cougars struck twice more. McCraven on a 3-yard touchdown run, and then right before halftime here, McCraven to Larson, 69 yards to the house. 43-0. Ada-Borup-West leading the Menahga Braves at the half on the Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Stay tuned. More of the halftime report, including some halftime stats, and also we'll catch up with the head coach, Kevin Summers of the Menahga Braves, here at halftime as well with more of our halftime coaches' comments. The Cougars lead the Braves at halftime, 43-0. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
At Ada-Borup-West School. These activities wouldn't be possible without the Booster Club members and businesses who made contributions of money and time to Ada-Borup-West School. The Booster Club supports band, FFA, FCCLA, elementary football, the school library, and much more. Thanks to the Booster Club and their members for their support, and roll Cougs.
Grow with us. Build with us. Ada Building Center, LLC. They offer estimates and drafting on homes, houses, shops, lake cabins, garages, and more. From start to finish, thank you for choosing Ada Building Center, LLC for your building material needs. 218-784-3661. Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. To see their latest building projects, visit their Facebook page.
The Ada-Borup-West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup-West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup-West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup-West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
I'm PJ Rund, and I live in Mission Court in Ada, Minnesota. Here, there are a lot of people like it here. Well, what could be better?
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators, and there's always some activities around here.
You can't help but like it here. That's what I say.
Halftime presented to you by the Linfors Agency. Linfors is your insurance source. Halftime tonight, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars 43-0 over the Menahga Braves. In our first half stats, we'll pull it into a double segment here. Halftime statistics, just doing some quick looking down there. At halftime, running clock second. Okay, we'll be running clock second half. Just an FYI to those folks here tuning in and checking this one out tonight. First half stats for Ada-Borup-West. Austin McCraven, 5 of 7 through the air, 173 yards and 4 touchdown passes. Ames Facino, 2 carries, 16 yards. Austin McCraven, 4 for 12 with the touchdown. Luke Jalbert, 3 carries, 27 yards. Mason Larson, 3 catches, 121 plus 2 scores. Brody Menge, 1 for 14 and a touchdown. Connor Nelson, 1 for 38 and a score. Cougars have 228 yards of offense, 173 passing, 55 rushing, and they have forced 6 turnovers of the Menahga Braves in the first half. 3 penalties for 35 yards, though, and that's what Coach Tingum not pleased about here in this first half of football. Otherwise, nothing to be really displeased about here tonight. We'll have more first half stats. We'll break down the numbers for the Menahga Braves when we come back on the Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. Ada-Borup-West 43-0 over the Menahga Braves on KRJB.
The Bennett Hoagland Agency only sells and services crop insurance because each farm operation is different. John, Wayne, and Marissa strive to help you develop a cost-effective insurance plan that fits your needs. Whether it's common crops, specialty crops, livestock, or crop hail, please call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency and fine-tune your risk management plan today. The Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, an equal opportunity provider.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. Linfors is your insurance source as Ada-Borup-West leads 43-0 over the Menahga Braves here at halftime. As we get down to the field for halftime coaches' comments from United Savings Credit Union. Locations in Detroit Lakes, Dilworth, and 3 locations to serve you in Fargo. United Savings Credit Union. The credit union difference can be found UnitedSavingsCU.org. Down on the field, Kevin Summers, the head coach of the Menahga Braves, standing by. Josh Carlson's got the coach here at halftime.
Hey, Coach, not quite the half that you wanted to see, but you had some good drives there to finish the second half. So what are you guys really focusing on here in the second half?
Well, we're focusing on just getting better in the second half, and their coach is real classy over here. I'm sure he's going to have his young crew in at some time. And, I mean, really, we got some injuries. We had 2 seniors playing there with a bunch of 9th graders and 10th graders. So we're excited for it to kind of be in the second half and be some 9th and 10th graders versus 9th and 10th graders, and for us to, move the ball, put a score or 2 up there, and, and then just get home. Long drive home, so.
Absolutely. Looking for those small victories, which I think, trying to keep that positive thought. Good luck in the second half, Coach.
Thank you so much. Go Braves.
There you go. Kevin Summers, head coach of the Menahga Braves at halftime. Josh Carlson joining us here on the sidelines. Of course, Kevin Summers, head coach of Menahga at halftime. Our halftime coach's comments are brought to you by United Savings Credit Union. Discover the credit union difference. UnitedSavingsCU.org. Again, locations: Detroit Lakes, Dilworth, and Fargo. Let's see here. And I've got my halftime stats for Menahga figured out. Let's do it. Halftime stats for the Braves. 5 of 16 through the air, 65 yards, 3 interceptions for Creed Cole. Conrad Cole, 7 carries, 21 yards on the ground. Brock Hendrickson, 5 for 16. Creed Cole, 6 carries, 27 yards. Riley Livingston, 2 carries, 10 yards to the negative. And Brett Pietola, 3 carries, 9 yards. Brody Yelanimi, 2 catches, 15 yards. Riley Livingston, 2 catches, 24 yards. And it was Hendrickson, 1 catch, 26 yards. 128 yards of offense, 65 passing, 63 rushing for the Braves of Menahga. 2 penalties, 10 yards, 9 first downs, but 6 turnovers have been the killers for the Braves. First half, Ada-Borup-West 43, Menahga nothing. You've been listening and seeing and catching the halftime report from the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Ada, Mahnomen, and Fertile. We will have running clock in the second half between the Cougars and the Braves, and we'll come back with the second half kickoff next on KRJB, yourliveevent.com.
Industries is proud to manufacture tough, high-performance equipment right here in North Dakota. From our industry-defining Pro-Till high-speed discs, bulletproof bulldozer blades, and our robust, heavy-duty land rollers, we focus on support and make the experience of owning a Degelman unlike any other. Degelman, engineered tough in North Dakota.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Let's get ready for high school football. Homecoming night, Ada-Borup-West and Menahga for the Cougars leading 43-0. We'll have running clock in the second half, and Coach Summers said it pretty nicely there as we bring Josh Carlson back into the conversation. Josh, I thought Coach Summers did a nice job talking about, hey, okay, here's where we're at, and there's no secret. Look at the rosters and look at where they've been playing, and we've talked about it. 8th graders, freshmen in there for the Braves. Well, now they're going to maybe see a little bit more of a, so to speak, even playing field, or at least like ages from that standpoint, and we should see a pretty competitive second half, all that while we see the clock running. It's one of those rules to keep this thing moving and keep the games entertaining and enjoyable for all.
Yeah, Kev, you said it, and honestly, both coaches, class acts, they know the game, they know the situation, they're looking to get reps for their younger players and make sure that they can, have good success in the future, and that's an important part of football. It's oftentimes overlooked. So games like these, you take advantage of those and you get those guys those reps.
Cougars leading 43-0 as we get ready for second half of football. The Cougars will receive the kickoff, and so back deep for Ada-Borup-West. You're going to have a couple of guys there. It looks like we've got Renee Zenteno deep back, and Braxton Hendricks will be back deep to receive for the Cougars. And Friday night lights, beautiful night. No, the wind is still quite blustery out of the south here tonight. So Cougars are heading to the end zone with the wind in their face here, and it'll be the Braves kicking with a wind at their back.
Yeah, new name that we haven't caught the end of the first half there, but we got Chase Chisholm in on this kick return team.
All right, yes, Chase Chisholm is out on the field for the Cougars. And here's an onside kick, and we've got it bobbled, but I think the Cougars jumped on it. Looked like Gavin Johnson was the guy that was able to make sure the ball stayed in Cougars' hands. They're right at midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 actually from the 49-yard line of the Braves. Cougars will have it.
Yeah, when you got a fleet of guys coming at you, you know, maybe deer in the headlights look a little bit. But
oh, gosh, yeah.
Composed himself, hopped in the ball, and made sure they kept possession.
Yeah, I know exactly what was going through that young man's head, and he did a good job holding on to the football and make sure that he didn't get to the opposition.
The awesome thing is he had a smile as he walked off the field, which
as
is great
he
to see.
should, man. He's going to go in the stat book. He got a return, 1 yard. Never take that away from him, you know. Receivers to the right side of the formation for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, and a new quarterback taking snaps for the Cougars will be Connor Nelson. Nelson pitches to Braxton Hendricks left side. Hendricks going to get to some open field, now cuts back. Great vision by Hendricks, crosses the 40 and is down at the 38-yard line. A nice run by Hendricks and the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, a first down to start this second half.
Yeah, nice block out there, lead block by Braden Booing, but I just want to say the word composure because that's really the way that Braxton ran. He didn't look like he was rushed. First rush of the game, just kind of got the ball, read his block, and he got up the field for that nice first down.
You know, and Braxton has taken some varsity snaps already this season. I think that matters, and looked at, like you said, composure. He held himself well, too, had just great posture. Look at us using words. I mean, vocabulary tonight has been huge for us. We may not know math, but we got vocabulary. Look at us go. Words matter.
Amy Johnson would be proud.
She should be. Right now, that's a carry of 13 yards for Braxton Hendricks up to the 26-yard line. Another first down for Ada-Borup-West here on their first touches of this second half with running clock.
Yeah, a little different running style that time. That was a between the tackles one, so he had a little more gumption there. He was ready to go. Ran through a couple Braves defenders and was able to pick up yet another first down.
If you had a chart and you had gumption written down on it, check that one off the box, my man.
Bingo cards for those listeners out there.
Right, if gaming were legal. Gaming were legal. We'll just call them, a chart. We've actually had a thought about doing one of those for the Coach's Corner program Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. So every time you get a Jake Bird reference, things of that nature, you can check it off and see if you win a prize at the end of the season. Here's a handoff to Braxton Hendricks again. He gets up to the 24-yard line, scoots ahead for a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Cougars, 9.5 to play third quarter.
Does look like the Cougars are keeping their front five the same as the starters.
Okay.
I'm sure that's to ensure that they can actually move the ball up and down the field, make sure they get some of those guys the reps, and it's not just a 3 and done and then you're going to punt. So looking to probably make sure that they can be effective on this first drive, and then I'm sure they're going to get some subs in there.
Well, and Connor Nelson, he's the backup for McCraven. If McCraven goes down, now Nelson has the feel for the line in front of him, right? These are all strategical situations. You've got different receivers that are fluctuating in here now for the offense, and, of course, Braxton Hendricks, he's already gotten the call, but he's like the 4th man there in the backfield for the Cougars offenses. Depth-wise, handoff, nope. Nelson keeps himself from the 24 down to the 21-yard line as the officials have switched sides of the field. So now I got Chris Ellingson on the near side of the field here as a gain gets to the 21. This will be a gain of 3. It's 3rd down and 5 to go.
And slow to get up there was that 57, Jordy Thomas. I think kind of just a little bit tired, a little bit, not the best situation for him, but he was able to get off the field, which is good to see.
That is. We don't want to have anybody injured tonight. Clock runs, 8:17 to play in this third quarter. Cougars facing a 3rd and 5 from the 21-yard line of the Menahga Braves. Break the huddle. Ada-Borup-West sends receivers to the right of the formation. Gavin Johnson is out. Now we got a flag coming down. Looks like a delay of game.
Yeah, that's what Jorgie's saying. You got to make sure you're paying attention there. This is the little mistakes they got to, that's why they're getting the reps. You got to make sure you're very, very clean.
You know what? Just had this thought, and I know that we don't have the abilities. We do have the abilities. Let me rephrase this. But we're close enough to Jorgie where you can pick it up clearly. I mean, that worked out great, Josh. It was fantastic. We got inside coach. We could mic up Jorgie.
We could. That would be very interesting.
Yeah, people would pay for that.
I know I would.
Connor Nelson is in the pistol on a 3rd down and 10 back at the 26. He'll hand it to Braxton Hendricks. Hendricks is tripped up. Great defensive play there. The linebacker for the Menahga Braves, Brock Hendrickson, coming in on the stop. as Braxton Hendricks up to the 24. He'll gain 2 more yards, and it's 4th and 8.
Yeah, that was just really flying to the ball. He's going out, which is great to see. Obviously, when you're a senior, you take every single opportunity you can, give it 100% all. He's clearly doing that, and I think it showed in that play.
So 4th down for Ada-Borup-West. They've got play clock down to 17. Nelson brings in the play. He'll alert the troops, and they'll get out offensively. 4th down and 8, 6:49 left here in this third quarter. Cougars split 2 receivers right, 1 to the left of the formation. Pistol for Nelson. He'll turn, fake the handoff. He'll roll to the left, and getting good blocking, he'll pass. Connor Nelson to the end zone. Touchdown. He finds the open man, and scoring is Tyler Catlett. A 24-yard touchdown for Ada-Borup-West.
Really nice seal block there by Alex Bourne. Obviously, he's a varsity player, but it was well done. Nice rollout by Connor, and a very, very nice ball for Catlett.
Now a 24-yard touchdown pass. This time Nelson to Catlett. Nelson has scored through the air receiving and now through the air passing in this contest. And the Cougars get a 4th down conversion as well. Now they're going to try the extra point kick, and now a left-footed kicker. And this is an opportunity to see Wayo Bellini. Snap, spot, no, blocked.
Goes by the name of Johnny at the school. He is one of our foreign exchange students, our only foreign exchange student coming from Brazil. Great kid. Actually, he had some fuel at West Main Pizza this afternoon.
He did. Goes by Johnny. Makes sense. On the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, it's 49-0. Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga. 6.5 to go in the third quarter on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Kyle Larson here for Franson Bank and Trust. We are a Farmer Mac approved lender that can offer operating lines of credit, land, equipment, and facility financing. Our lending experts understand the farm economy and climate in and around the Ada area. With a fast underwriting process and local decision making, you can save time on all farming and ag-related inquiries. Contact our Ada office today to learn more. Franson Bank and Trust, real people, real results. Member FDIC.
49-0, Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga. 6.5 to play as Bellini tried the extra point kick. Hopefully we get him to kick off here tonight. A foreign exchange student from Brazil, you say, Josh, huh?
Yeah, staying with the Nelsons. Seems to be really enjoying his time here. And like I said, I got to meet him at West Main Pizza. I saw him and Colton Smart fueling up for the big game. So good to see and hear nothing but positives for his time here so far.
I've got to think back to some names because there was a stretch of football for Ada-Borup-West that the kickers were foreign exchange students had 3 or 4 years in a row where that was setting up, and some great names that are fleeting me right now, which I'm kind of feeling bad because I had some good connections over the years with some fun guys to watch play football. But nonetheless, we will see Ada-Borup-West kick it away, and it is Mr. Booing doing the kicking now. Braden Booing's going to tee it up for Ada-Borup-West. He'll kick it from left to right. They're making sure everybody's not offsides. And here we go. Kick is away. Booing will tee this one up, and it'll take a bounce at the 20-yard line where Hendrickson was going to pick it up, and he's going to cut back field, zigzag his way through 1, 2, 3 defenders. Now across the 30 to the 35. 6.5 to go. Running clock. It's Ada-Borup-West 49, Menahga nothing. High school football. Braves will get their first possession here in the second half.
Edgar Carranza coming in with his first couple of plays here, and he was able to get that tackle, which was great to see.
Nelson to Catlett was the touchdown. 24-yard TD pass. Kick failed. 49-0. Ada-Borup-West leading the Menahga Braves. 6:10 to go as the clock runs. Creed Cole going to be the quarterback. He'll come out under center for the Braves in this third quarter. And we're getting a long time in the huddle here for the Braves. They will break the huddle now and get to the line of scrimmage. Offense for the Braves out for the first time. We saw some good movement for the Braves in the first half. Just too many turnovers biting the Braves on their offensive series. Send a man in motion to the near sideline. Otherwise, 2 receivers split left, and Cole's going to roll to his left. Creed Cole looking, now in trouble. Will sling one, and it's going to be intercepted. Pass is picked off by Ada-Borup-West. It's Braxton Hendricks, and Hendricks stepped out of bounds. Braxton Hendricks with an interception. That's 5 interceptions now for the Ada-Borup-West defense tonight.
Yeah, and honestly, that was just a rush throw. That was couldn't find the open guy, so he's going to try to let those playmakers make that play. But obviously, Braxton, the ball hawk that he is, was able to swoop over and pick that one off.
Interception, and I've got lines drawn. Hendricks. Victor, there we go. Victor Vakbitu Alves. Yes! Brazilian kicker for the Cougars. Vitor Vakbitu Alves. Don't forget it. Vitor Vakbitu Alves. Got it. And if Vitor is tuning in tonight, we miss you, buddy. We miss you.
Must be prior to my time, Kevin.
He was. It was prior to time as a Kelly Anderson principal time when you were just not a principal, in comparison to where you're now just a principal. Vitor Vakbitu Alves. And he had a great head of hair. The kid had great hair. Great hair. Like, you take the helmet off on the sidelines, hair flowing. See if Johnny's does he have any flow? Here's a handoff. Braxton Hendricks for Ada-Borup-West. He'll get it across the 40-yard line. As Hendricks, a little frustrated there. I'm not sure if he's got dinged up or something there, but there's some pads popping for sure.
Yep, new quarterback too. Chase Chisholm's in there getting a couple of reps in. Obviously, Connor playing the wide receiver mark in the first half. I'm sure they'll get him in get some reps as the quarterback side of things, but it's good to see Chase out there as well.
Yeah, it is, and we'll see coming to the sidelines. They'll take Braxton out for a play. Just maybe got the wind there, kind of kicked him, but no gain on the play to the 37-yard line. So 2nd down and 10 it'll be. Vitor Vakbitu Alves. Thanks, Kaylin. All the credit deserved right there on that one. Good find.
Important to note that front five is pretty much all of our younger guys. I know that Miles is still in there. I'm sure that they want to keep an anchor in there, again, to make sure they're getting some positive yardage and get more reps in.
Sees Edgar Carranza checks into the game. He'll be a receiver left. So you've got Chisholm, the quarterback, and the lone back now will be 29. That is Rene Zenteno. And Zenteno is going to get the carry. Does a little spin move there on the line of scrimmage and spun across the 30 down to the 27. He'll be close to a first down for Centeno.
Yeah, Renee, new kid to our district, coming from the Climax district, said that he absolutely loves playing football. Nice 9th grader with some very good talent. It's good to see some reps. Seeing a lot of future Cougar starters in this ranks.
Centeno carries it and gets 9. It'll be 3rd down for Ada-Borup-West here. 3:30 to go here tonight. Vitor Vakbitu Alves. Hadn't thought about that kid in a long time. Kicked when the Cougars took it to the first year of U.S. Bank Stadium hosting state semifinals that year. It was Ada-Borup Norman County West that season. Miguel Garcia III on that football team. Nick Hagan. Spin move there. Zenteno down at the 30. Gonna be a loss of a yard on the play. 4th down upcoming.
That was number 8 Finn Bakke with a really good read on that play to get upfield. Obviously the Cougars are trying to get outside, and he had really nice contain.
Taking nothing out of the game that we're talking about now, but down memory lane, as you would call it. That was the Nick Hagan game where that had that semifinal. Caught a touchdown pass. I believe they were playing. Was it Goodhue? Yes, it was Goodhue playing the Wildcats, and they reviewed a touchdown catch, video review, and overturned it. Emotional day. Call that the Nick Hagan game. Handoff to Zenteno on 4th down. He's going to be hit and popped by the defense of the Menahga Braves. And you know what? The guy who came in and made that tackle that time for the Braves is Davis. He came flying in. That was Luke Davis. That kid is a football player.
Absolutely. Big crunch, like you said.
Yeah.
He came in, filled that hole, and made sure that Renee wasn't able to get the 2 yards that the Cougars are looking for.
So the Cougars will turn it over on downs, and with 2:20 to play, 3rd quarter, Menahga ball on their own 29-yard line.
Jackson Reitmeyer making his first reps at D-tackle tonight, and it looks like stand-up D-end's going to be Peyton Egan on the right side or the near side here, Kev.
Very good. Fresh names out there. Appreciate that, Josh. Good stuff. 2 minutes to play. Running clock here in the second half. Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga 49-0. Homecoming for the Cougars here this evening at Johnson Sports Complex. They'll come with the wishbone formation. Handoff, give, and this is going to be a nice piece of running for Hendrickson, who's running hard, the senior for the Braves, across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Hendrickson to the 42. He's going to get 13 yards.
Yeah, and obviously with limited subs, they got to make sure they keep some of their starters in there, which obviously that's understandable, but he's running really hard. He went through at least 3, 4, 5 maybe of those Cougars, but they were finally able to team tackle and get him down.
Hendrickson to the 42, and a minute 25 to go. See the Cougars continue to, like you say, shuffle in some different faces, and a lot of guys maybe now playing on both sides. Chisholm's in that safety position now, Chase Chisholm for Ada-Borup-West. You've got, again, that Wishbone set. Quarterback under center is going to be, pitch to, it's fumble, lost the ball. And it's going to be a turnover. Hendrickson lost the ball in the backfield there as the pitch from quarterback Creed Cole to Hendrickson. They lost it, and Ada-Borup-West recovers a fumble, and that is the 8th turnover on the day for the Menahga Braves.
Yeah, and that was Kelby Kujansen jumping in there, coming from that backside, the weak side linebacker position, flowing with the ball, and obviously it on the ground. He dove right on it and was able to get the Cougars the ball back.
Cougar ball on the Menahga 40-yard line. So we'll get more names out here as Chisholm's going to be the quarterback for Ada-Borup-West. Chase Chisholm is a freshman wearing number 7.
Really tall athlete, too. He's really long and lanky. He looks like he's going to develop into a pure athlete.
Track and field star, too, as the handoff will go to Zenteno. Rene Zenteno works his way to the 35-yard line. Gain of 5 on first down. That could be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah, near side wide receivers. Fernando Contreras is in as well, along with Gavin Johnson.
We'll see the Cougars if they will get another one off. Looks like they're going to hold off. I think Gavin Johnson's going to come over. They're making different play calls. Yeah, they're going to let this third quarter roll out. Ada-Borup-West 49, Menahga nothing. And our third quarter is coming to a close on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Fourth quarter is coming up on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Fourth quarter of football ready to begin as we walk down memory lane a bit. Homecoming night. Josh, why don't you name drop? Who's some of the guys you've been seeing back here for homecoming tonight down on the sidelines?
Well, it was really good to see last year's King Lance Kritzberger. Got to see him again on Monday. He and Izzy Marcuson. It was fun to see those two. Mm-hmm. But Wyatt Larson, seeing him here, Baron Auden, obviously we got some siblings still playing either football or volleyball there. And obviously Charlie Shaw. Love to see Charlie back in the building again.
That's right. Here's a pitch. Here's a snap taken by Rene Zenteno. He gets the call here on second down and 5. And Zenteno going to dive ahead. Going to get a yard, and it'll be third down and 4 upcoming.
We'll call that a direct snap. I'm not necessarily sure if that was planned or not, but Chisholm being out of the game, I'm guessing that was a planned run, kind of like a wildcat look.
That's the way I was thinking, and Zenteno going to check out now. So Chisholm is back in. He'll be taking a snap for Ada-Borup-West. They're facing a 3rd and 4 at the 34-yard line. They lead Menahga 49-0 on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Running clock here in the second half of football. Receivers split to the right side. Carranza split out right. Gavin Johnson is there as well. And now Chisholm, he bobbled it and jumps on top of it. He'll be downed there at the 36, so a loss of 2 for Chisholm on the play.
Yeah, I can't really say if I saw it. Didn't really look like a bad snap, but trying to focus on some of those new players, new faces coming in. I just saw Titus Nelson checking in for the left tight end position.
Homecoming night here at the Ada-Borup-West School, so they've got the dance coming up here. Josh, you know the schedule for the evening or what?
I know it's on a flyer, and I know that I posted the flyer, but since it is Mr. Dave Smart and Mrs. Becky Smart kind of running things, I guess the times I did not memorize those.
Coach Smart was in the parade driving a yellow convertible, and I thought it was a little odd, just not his color, yellow, But I don't think he chose it, nor did he really care. But it just was a different color for him. High snap, Zenteno was taking the snap, but high snap, we got whistles, and whistles everywhere.
Assumption is offsides, it looks like, from the defense, and they had blown the play dead.
Okay. So, we shall see. Official does call. Offsides on the defense. That should be, be 4th and 1 now. 5 yards moves it up to the 31-yard line, and 4th and 1 upcoming for the Ada-Borup-West offense. Menahga penalized now for the 3rd time in the ball game. 4th and a yard now for the Cougars, and was Rene Zenteno kind of in the pistol formation, and he's there again. He'll be taking the snaps. 2 receivers right, 1 wing to the left, 1 back in the backfield, as it'll be a snap. Zenteno going to keep it himself. 1st down, Zenteno holds onto the football. He scoots his way across the 30-yard line, and looks like they're going to mark him down at the 27. That's 4 yards for Rene Zenteno, and a 1st down. Ada-Borup-West, they'll keep the ball.
Looks to be an excellent mark by sideline, this near side guy, Chris Ellingson, referee on the near side.
Chris Ellingson, Borup High School. Then he was part of the Ada-Borup High School eventually, graduated. But a Borup Bronco himself, pure Borup Bronco. That's what he would stand by.
He's got the eyes to officiate. I think he does about 10 different sports a year.
Well, he may as well. And the more and more he sees cross country, I'm thinking he's going to be a site manager for that eventually, too, as a handoff on 1st down for Ada-Borup-West. This time, carry goes to, I believe, Gavin Johnson got the carry that time for a short gain.
Yeah, really nice tackle there by Hendrickson and number 71, Blake Milakangas.
You got it. Thank you. You've been waiting all day to get his name out there, and you finally got to say it.
Practicing my vocab words and my name pronunciations.
Yeah, for the Menahga Braves, Milakangas. Good job. I'm proud of you. You know, a lot of people don't give you enough credit, but that was a really good job. Plus, you had to decipher my phonetic handwriting.
You do an excellent job all around, Kev.
Yeah, that's a bold-faced lie. Zenteno takes the snap, and he's bottled up in the backfield. He goes down. Zenteno kind of had to, pinball around back there and lost it. Looks like it's going to be down at the 27. A loss of 2, and it's 3rd down and 10 upcoming. Loss of 3, 3rd and 11.
Yeah, it looks like they're putting a lot of pressure on our center, 53, Peyton Egan. A little slow to get up there, and I think he's getting a little rushed. He's got number 74, who's not a small man. I actually don't have that number on my
Alex Mackey.
Oh, yes.
Alex Mackey is number 74 for the Braves of Menahga. He did not make the program, so we had to gain that from our friend Curtis. He took care of us that way. Here's a handoff. Kelby Kujansen. Blocked punt touchdown earlier today. He gets the ball down to the 19. It's a gain of 9, and it's 4th down and a couple here to go.
Really nice run there. I know that Kelby kind of runs a little bit high, something that they'll look to fine-tune, because obviously if you're running high, you're going to probably get hit pretty hard, but he was able to get a really nice gain, like you said.
Yeah, 9 yards, so 4th down and a couple here for the Cougars. 7.5 to go in the 4th quarter. Running clock, 49-0 Ada-Borup-West on homecoming, leading the Menahga Braves here this evening. It'll be Zenteno taking the snap, and he's in trouble. I think he gave it to Kujansen, and they got bottled up. There was 3 Braves there immediately. Kujansen loses 2, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Assuming that there's some familiar, some family relation there, but that was number 15, Eli Hendrickson, who is causing some malarkey there in the backfield.
Quite certain. So there's some brothers. There's the Piettelas, of course, for the Menahga Braves, the Coles, and now the Hendricksons as well. You gotta talk about there. Turnover on downs. Braves ball. 7 minutes to play. They're at the 22-yard line of Ada-Borup-West, trailing 49-0. And so here we are in the 4th quarter. Own 22 Braves with the football, and Menahga will break the huddle. And we'll see who's taking snaps. Looks like Cole is back out there again, and they're going with a wishbone formation. Receivers each way. Pitch. Hendrickson near sideline. Gets away from one. He can't get away from one. Tackle made. Kujansen in the backfield. Kelby Kujansen trips up Hendrickson. He was seeing a lot of green, but he forgot around the ankles there. He goes down. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Nice open field tackle there for Kelby. He just, obviously we said he was playing that linebacker role. He really flowed, ran with the play, was able to get those shoestrings and take him down for no gain.
Boy, I'm making Kaylin's night tonight back in the studios at KRJB with a Borup Bronco reference for her. She's loving it. Vitor Vakbitu Alves references. Nick Hagan references. Jared Brainerd references. Just good stuff all around. And we got to mention Pearlie's very own Miguel Garcia III. You get that reference out there a few times. Life is good. Back to pass, Cole. Picked off. Ada-Borup-West with the interception. And on the interception, it's Gavin Johnson. Cuts it back. touchdown. Gavin Johnson into the end zone for Ada-Borup-West.
That was sweet, Kev. Obviously the D-ends have been playing a big role in terms of putting pressure on that quarterback. They were able to get down there. Gavin found himself out there on an island, and he just took advantage and took it to the house, which is a big play for a young kid.
You need to celebrate that type of moment. I don't care where you are, who you are. That's Gavin Johnson to the end zone, folks. Gavin Johnson, he goes 25 yards, INT touchdown for Ada-Borup-West.
Now the
Friday
point
Night
is,
Lights, man.
Now the point is, can our special teams coordinator organize a second or third crew for this extra point?
This is Johnny Bellini, as he's going by, the Brazilian foreign exchange student for Ada-Borup-West, kicking it away. The left-footed kicker. And it'll be Zenteno holding. I don't know who's long snapping. I can't see a name on that one, or a number, I should say.
Peyton Egan.
Peyton Egan's going to long snap?
I think they're going to do a quick count here.
Okay, got to make sure you got the right numbers out there. Good job on Peyton Egan, by the way. Did not know Peyton was a long snapper. This is great. Let's see what happens here. We'll see if Bellini can punch this one through. Bad snap. Bellini, pick it up and run, buddy. Oh, he's tackled. Oh, I was thinking he was going to go to the house. He did not. And there's a highlight reel moment, I think, for Mr. Bellini.
Well, that's part of football, Kev. It's important to understand that game awareness, situational awareness. If it happens again, I'm sure that Coach Walling, special teams coordinator Walling, will educate the young man.
Let it be known, Vitor Bakbitu Alves also did not like the need to touch the football. I want to kick the football. On the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard, 5:49 to play. It's 55-0 Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
Out of our timeouts, that was a scoring timeout. Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town, and easy on, easy off. When you've got the trailers, you're coming through with the crops and the big trailers, or if you're a semi-driver or just want easy on, easy off access on Highway 9, it's, of course, Freedom Fuel and Shine Ada, home of the fastest pumps in town. And Josh, I know you're going to say, what do you mean fastest pumps in town? Well, put a timer on it. I dare you.
I will bring my stopwatch next time.
That's right. Make it happen.
Important note, we've got our fourth kicker of the game. We got Miles Croshes out there to kick off.
Okay, Miles is going to kick it off, and now everybody's got to move back. Don't go off sides on the poor guy. This is, special teams opportunities. Everybody's trying to line things up. This is everybody coming together out there. It's a team effort on special teams. 55-0 Ada-Borup-West after the Gavin Johnson pick-6 touchdown and a line drive Croshes kick. It'll be returned by the Menahga Braves, and this is Finn Bakke blasting his way across the 40-yard line. Chris Ellingson whistle there at the 44 will bring down Bakke on the return.
Yeah, that was Edgar Carranza. I know we've mentioned him a couple of times, but he was the first man to the ball. He was able to hold on, and by that time, there's about 6 or 7 other Cougars there ready to bring him down.
Braves football. Now, Gavin Johnson, pick 6. That was a special moment on this night. 55-0 Ada-Borup-West leads. 5.5 to go, running clock on this high school football here tonight and this is what makes. Okay, now obviously it's a lopsided contest, and we're watching the Braves get their best efforts out there, folks. Fun thing about nights though is nights like tonight for those second wave guys and third wave guys to make plays. As the handoff goes to Bakke, he'll punch his way across the 45 to the 49-yard line. Going to be a gain of 6 on first down.
Looks like Peyton Egan's a little took a difficult hit there on the tackle. It was both Peyton and Evan Brandt in on the tackle, and looked like he might have got rolled up a little bit, so he's hobbling off, and obviously that's not something we want to see in this type of game.
No, not at all. Young guys, and the other thing is, Josh, these guys got to get out to the dance floor tonight, homecoming night.
Got to cut a rug.
You got to cut a rug. Second down, Cole's going to hand this ball off to Hendrickson. He's getting mean mugged in the backfield by the Cougars, but then Hendrickson says, no, I'm going to break a pile and bring you come along with me for the ride. He goes to the 44-yard line and gains 6 yards and a first down for Hendrickson and the Menahga Braves.
Running like a beast, and I'm no mathematician like Mike Erickson, but I counted 3 Cougars standing after the fact, so that means that there was 8 different Cougars in on the tackle.
55-0 Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga, 4:11 to play. We will have post-game recaps, coaches' comments, and players to join us on this homecoming night, final stats, and we'll roll things out here for you tonight at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada on a Friday Night Lights here. Cougars and Braves. Menahga comes to the line of scrimmage. They go with the wishbone formation. And Cole will hand it off. In the backfield, this time it's a carry for Brad Pietala, and Brad is going to punch his way forward. I'm going to gain about 2 yards that time.
Yeah, good to see Brad getting some more reps. Obviously, he got a few carries in the first half. I just saw Brett coming into the game, his other brother.
There you go. They're twins, you know. In case we didn't mention it enough tonight. You got to get it out there a few times.
It's good to have a sibling out there to kind of get that shared experience.
Absolutely. Anytime I see the wishbone formation, I recall the days of the Ulen Hitterdal Spartans offense, in which Landon Schultz was the quarterback of the wishbone offense. That was Troy Peterson on that squad back in the day for UH. Good times. Bad snap, but it'll be the Braves picking it square and diving ahead to the 40. We'll see who comes off the pilot and see who caught it or got the handoff.
I think that was number 9, Conrad. I think he picked it up. You know, a Johnny on the spot situation, picked it up and get some positive yardage.
Conrad Cole. He does move it forward. Going to get 3 yards, in fact. 3rd and 5 upcoming for the Menahga Braves. We got 2:47 to play here in this homecoming night matchup with Ada-Borup-West and Menahga. You're tuned in as we approach 9 o'clock, KRJB, Ada, Minnesota. And you're watching on yourliveevent.com for a high school football Friday night as well. Home Crown Realty postgame report is around the corner here on a homecoming night. The wishbone set. Cole, the quarterback, going to keep it. And Creed Cole dives ahead. Down to the 40, make it 36-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll be fourth and a couple here, I do believe. 4th and 2.
Looks like Natan Visser and Jackson Reitmar coming from the D-tackle position, making that stop.
So it is 4th down, needing to get to the 34-yard line of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. They're at the 36, 4th and 2, 2 minutes to play, Braves football. Bring in the play call. We'll have Bison and Fighting Hawks tomorrow on KRJB Radio, 2:30 kickoff from inside the Fargo Dome. A little college football on a Saturday afternoon tomorrow. A little rivalry, fun times. Pitch coming near side to Hendrickson. He'll cut it upfield. Hendrickson cuts back. Hendrickson has some space. He'll get a stiff arm, tries another one. He's down inside the 15. Mark him down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 27-yard run for Brock Hendrickson and a first down for the Braves.
Didn't look like he was going to get much of a gain. That was number 60, Emery Muhonen, getting through the line there. Made that initial stop, but he was able to shimmy shake, get back to the left side, and get down the field.
Now they'll mark him officially square at the 10. It'll be 1st and goal for the Menahga Braves with 1:10 to play, trying to get one in before the final horn here tonight. Cole to Hendrickson. He's going to be brought down, and you mentioned Mahonen. He came in right away and just wrapped up and made great clean contact and took him down. No gain, loss on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 11.
Yeah, Evan Brandt, who is not a small dude, is a tough kid. He was also in on that tackle.
Yeah, a couple of guys that can play football out there. That's great to see. 40 seconds to go. Braves trying to get a touchdown. It's 55-0 Ada-Borup-West leading the Menahga Braves. Cole sets down the troops. Wing to the right. Pitch to Hendrickson right side. Hendrickson tries to get to the outside. And he gets to the outside, but not before being brought down by the defense of Ada-Borup-West. As I believe that was, let's see. Getting off the pile there was Titus Aiden Berger making the tackle that time. And so timeout Menahga. They want to get in the end zone, and I don't blame them, and why not? You got timeouts, use them. Down to the 5, it was a 6-yard gain that time for Hendrickson. Timeouts are brought to you by Freedom Fuel and Shine, Highway 9 Ada, plus Freedom Fuel and Shine with the pet wash, car wash too at Freedom Fuel and Shine in Ada. 55-0 Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga, 23 seconds to play. 3rd and goal at the 5 for the Braves, heading to the south end zone, the end zone into the wind here today.
Yeah, good to see Aiden in there getting that play. That's a touchdown-saving play, and obviously the defense wants to get that shutout. So I think Coach Nate McCraven's going to have them game plan a little bit here, make sure they're all sticking with their jobs, do their job, and obviously hold them for no touchdown here with the last 23 seconds.
Communication coming into the booth from Dr. Dave Solsing, Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Doc Solsing, appreciate the message here this evening as well. A vote of confidence from Doc Solsing. And the chain gang down there, Doc, they're doing a great job for you. Because I don't see there's a bunch of powers down there, and a Nick Gwynn sighting once again. They're out there. There's a Visser down there too, as you expect.
Great to see. And it looks like the student section made their way down. They're all obviously very excited for the homecoming match.
As they should. Pitch goes to Hendrickson on the third and goal at the 5, and the Braves get in the end zone with 17 seconds to play. Hendrickson's in. 5-yard touchdown run, and Menahga scores with 17 seconds to go tonight. Brock Hendrickson, 5-yard touchdown run. And the score comes here with 17 seconds to go in the ball game. Hendrickson's in the end zone, and the Braves will go for the all-important 2-point conversion here tonight. 55-6. Braves on the board. Coach wanted to see a drive finish, and they do. And 8 turnovers tonight, but the Braves get in the end zone. Be a quarterback under center. Cole in trouble here. Looks to the right, fires to the end zone, and it is caught. Putting the feet down. The 2-point conversion catch is made. That time, catch made by number 21, Elliott Roth, making the play. And the Braves finish off a scoring drive here, Josh. 55-8 the score.
Yeah, you get that touchdown. It also gives them the opportunity to get a 2-point conversion attempt in there. And obviously, well-run play, a couple of outs on the near side here, and they were able to get the 2-point conversion successfully.
So the score on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 55-8. Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga. Final 17 seconds when we come back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeten Thriving Financial Broadcast booth.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
55-8, Ada-Borup-West leading Menahga. Final 17 seconds here tonight. High school football on a Friday. Homecoming night for Ada-Borup-West as the Cougars will move to 5-1. It's hard to believe that it is week 6 of the high school NFL season, high school football season already, but it is week 6, which means 2 games left and 1 more home game for Ada-Borup-West. The Cougars will host Red Lake County next Friday night and then travel to Red Lake on MEA Wednesday, as we like to call it, with a 3 o'clock kickoff. Now that has been moved up. Just news this week. In fact, yesterday is an onside kick attempted here by the Menahga Braves, and I believe Ada-Borup-West has recovered here. Far side. Let's see. I do believe they do. I think it was Chisholm. Yeah, Chase Chisholm. Kelby Kujansen, they're pumped up. They made the play. And Cougar football as the clock will run out here tonight. The final on the Lakes Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 55-8, Ada-Borup-West defeating Menahga. In high school football, Cougars 5-1 on the season, while the Braves drop to 1-5 with the loss. Want to have you stick around and join us for the postgame report. Home Crown Realty postgame report is set to begin next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy. Hi, this is Jim, and along with Bernie, we're inviting R&J Broadcasting Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. The Big Island will be part of this trip while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Enjoy the perfect balance between scheduled activities mixed with personal leisure time. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ to learn more about this tour, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Lakes Community Co-op delivers more than just propane into a tank. They deliver a commitment to customer safety with professional, knowledgeable service. Lakes Community Co-op propane customers can relax because having a monitored tank allows Lakes Community Co-op to know tank levels and therefore make timely deliveries. This takes away all your worries. Call 1-888-935-2281 for propane from Lakes Community Co-op. For more information, visit lakescommunitycoop.com.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Ask Linforce Insurance Agency in your viewing area if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Oh, now you do your job.
Are you pregnant with your first baby? Be a better parent tomorrow with good advice today from a personal nurse. Nurse Family Partnership provides the information, advice, and support you need throughout your pregnancy and after your baby arrives, all at no cost to you. Your personal nurse will be there whenever and wherever you need them, making sure you and your baby are healthy, strong, and thriving. For more information, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media. Together, we can build a better future.
Back here on the postgame report on KRJB and yourliveevent.com, we'll have coaches' comments here, a quick postgame coaches' comment here in just a moment as Josh Carlson's down on the field, Coach Summers for the Menahga Braves. Let's do a quick postgame coaches' comments here from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead to kick off our postgame report with Coach Summers for the Menahga Braves.
Yeah, Coach, a lot of reps for your guys today. What are your takeaways?
Well, we had a bunch of injuries of our upperclassmen. We had a bunch of 9th and 10th graders out there with our pretty much our lone senior number one. You could tell he was our senior athlete out there. He was playing good on both sides of the ball, ran well, tackled well, played D end. But yeah, we're just young. It was good in the second half. I think maybe the touchdowns were 1-1 in the second half when we were playing some of their younger guys. So, something to look forward to as we just build the program here from, the ground up.
Absolutely, Coach, and they obviously played as hard as they could from the start to the very end. Obviously you got a couple games left this season. Good luck with the rest of the way.
Thank you, and what a classy bunch here. I was talking to the head coach, and he's got great words of wisdom for me, and field's looking great, and I know the principal's a great guy here, and just way to go, Cougars. Thanks for showing us a good time, and we even had the Subway guy call us and give us some deals on Subway here after the game, so we're pumped up, and we're leaving with a big loss, but we feel as good as we could about it. So go Braves.
All right. Good luck and stay safe on the way home.
There we go. Appreciate that, Coach Summers, for the Menahga Braves. Kevin Summers down there. Josh Carlson getting some extra props down there from post-game coaches' comments. Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, with our post-game coaches' comments. We'll be talking with our stars of the game and others in just a few moments. Stick around here. Let's talk a quick game summary here tonight. The game summary on our Home Crown Realty post-game report brought to you by the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. Learn more about career opportunities, blcada.org, blc88.org. Well, our game summary tonight, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars came out, put up 43 points in the first half, were able to get in the end zone a couple times in the second half, extend their lead. They scored on a Connor Nelson to Tyler Catlett, 24-yard touchdown pass in the third. Gavin Johnson, a pick six in the fourth. And then Hendrickson gets to the end zone for Menahga on a 5-yard score, making it 55-8 the final. Ada-Borup-West with the win, improving to 5-1 on the season, while the Menahga Braves go down to 1-5 with the loss. That's the game summary from the Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Home Crown Realty post-game report. Home Crown Realty adding to their team as well this month here, with new agents joining Brandon Dahl and Eric Smart with Home Crown Realty. Learn more at homecrownrealty.com. Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com with our post-game report. We'll come back with our post-game report as we come back with the stars of the game to join us down on the field in just a moment after Ada-Borup-West 55-8 win over Menahga on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Riverview Health. Exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
Home Crown Realty with our post-game report following Ada-Borup-West 55-8 win over Menahga here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. In our post-game report now, we turn our attention to the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and he's going to love this one, as we'll go from Enbridge Energy Player of the Game to our American Federal Bank Stars of the Game. But our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game down on the field with Josh Carlson, we've got Mr. Bourne. It's Mr. Bourne, right, Josh?
Mr. Bourne, absolutely. Alex Bourne here. Really owned the trenches tonight, Kev. Alex, I think you did a great job. I know I highlighted one of your plays. You were 15 yards down the field, leading the block from the backside. How were you so effective tonight?
Trying to go hard every single play, and just having this crew around you that's so good. They make you look good.
That's a great idea. Always supporting your teammates. That's great to hear. Obviously, it's homecoming week there, Alex. What was your favorite part of homecoming week this week?
Definitely right now, this game. This is the most fun I've had playing football in a long time, so we have family here, and it's fun.
Great. And family is always very important, so congratulations, Alex. Great job, and good luck next week.
Thank you.
All right, I've got Casper Kritzberger with me right now. A couple of big plays here, Casper. What were you keying on here? Obviously, defensively in that first half, you got your hands on a lot of footballs, and I believe you did score in one of those interceptions, Casper. So the question is, what were you keying on defensively?
I'm just watching our guy. Coaches did a good job for us this week, prepping for this game, and just kind of read their feet and see which way they're going and go after the ball.
It's a mind of a football player there, Kev. Obviously reading their feet is a big play, very instinctual, so great job there. Asking every kid this, since it is homecoming week, Casper, what was your favorite part of homecoming week?
For sure the dress-up days. I like to see everybody dressing up, and it's just fun overall with all the classmates.
Any specific dress-up day? Perhaps one where you're maybe wearing some jorts?
For sure. Homecoming night. Let's go, baby.
All right. Congratulations, Casper, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, number 10, Connor Nelson here, playing a couple of different roles on the team, and I think that's what we want to key on tonight, Connor. Casper's walking away from us. So, Connor, you had a great night tonight, playing both the receiver, getting a touchdown, and also playing quarterback. So how difficult is it to flip that switch, to be able to go from a skilled position to a different skilled position, but one who's in charge of the troops?
Coaches really helped me through this. They always help me through the plays. All thanks to them. They showed me what to do, and they taught me how to do it. So.
Well stated, because obviously we want to support those coaches. All right, your homecoming question, Connor. What was your favorite part of homecoming week?
It's got to be this game. I got to see all my friends. We had a lot of fun tonight, and now we get to go have some more fun. So.
All right, you tear up that dance floor, buddy. Nice job tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Carlson.
All right, now I've got number 22, Kelby Kujansen, one of the big impact players tonight, because he was able to get a blocked kick for a touchdown, Kelby. You don't see that every single week. Tell me about that play.
Mason got in there. He put pressure on the punter and scooped it up and scored.
All right, great job. And now your homecoming-related question, Kelby. What is your favorite part of homecoming week?
Tonight, this game. It's just been great. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, that was the opportune time to say the favorite part was spending time with your principal, but we'll take that. Thanks, Kelby.
Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, Fernando. Getting some reps tonight. How did that make you feel getting on the field?
Like pretty good.
Okay. And what was your favorite part of homecoming week?
I mean, this game. It's a lot of fun. Play with my friends.
Absolutely, and I think that smile on your face says it all. So, great job. Glad to get you some reps tonight, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, Kev, back to you.
Hey, good stuff. You can find Coach here in just a little bit, and we'll get that portion of the postgame wrapped up here too. But yes, so we were able to get our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game in there. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Enbridge Life Takes Energy. Of course, now more than ever, it's all about Enbridge Energy and learning about how energy will sustain. And of course, tomorrow is happening right now. As the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable energy sources, visit tomorroworison.com. Life Takes Energy, Enbridge Energy. Our stars of the game from American Federal Bank and Ada. American Federal Bank and Ada with the stars of the game here portion. We were able to share that. Plus, Super Sub of the game from Subway Ada. Subway Ada, where you can always eat fresh. We give a free 6-inch sandwich to our Super Sub of the game, Mr. Kujansen and Mr. Contreras. Also subs of the game. We'll take a quick break here on our post-game report. The post-game coach's comments on the way. Home Crown Realty post-game report continues. We'll come back with the head coach, Paul Tingum of Ada-Borup-West after this.
Valley Vision Clinic at Ada with a summer spectacular now through September 30th. You scratch off to save 10%, 20%, or 30% on a complete pair of frames and lenses at Valley Vision Clinic at Ada. Check out the details at Valley Vision Clinic at Ada and scratch off to save during their summer spectacular on frames and lenses. It's scratch off to save 10%, 20%, and 30% on a complete pair now at Valley Vision Clinic at Ada through September 30th. Call for an appointment 218-784-4091.
Bruce Visser is with us from Visser Grading. Bruce, we want to get out information and safety reminders during this harvest season. What do you have?
When you're doing your corn and your sugar beets and these fall crops, if the roads need a little extra attention, give me a call, 218-415-0191, and we can come out and get the roads back in shape.
We just want to wish everybody a safe harvest season as well, don't we?
Absolutely. This is a stressful time of the year, and we just want everybody to be safe out there.
Visser Grading, phone number again is?
218-415-0191.
Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com with our post-game report. Yeah, it was right. I was just thinking about this statistic here, and I had one that I missed in there, and that is it was 6 interceptions, 3 fumbles for 9 turnovers for the Menahga Braves tonight. No turnovers for Ada-Borup-West. It was 9 turnovers because that Gavin Johnson interception returned for a touchdown made it 6 in the game. So 9 turnovers, in the game for the Menahga Braves here tonight in the loss 55-8 to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Home Crown Realty with our post-game report here, and our post-game coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Halstead. Lori and Emily and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency would love to help you with your insurance needs and help you find what's right for you and your family. Let's get to our post-game coaches' comments. Head coach of Ada-Borup-West down in the field, Josh Carlson's got Paul Tingum following the Cougars' win on Friday night.
Yeah, Coach, and Kevin just said it, 9 turnovers. You got a lot of players getting a lot of reps tonight. You know, who really stepped up for you tonight?
I think a lot of guys really stepped up. I mean, we had 6 interceptions. Gavin Johnson, freshman, came up with a pick 6 there in the second half. That's big for him, first touchdown. I think our O-line played really, really well tonight again. They've been playing really consistently and tough all year long. They're kind of the unsung heroes up front there, giving our skilled guys time to do things. So I think everybody played really, really well. I mean, I can pick out a lot of guys, I guess. Mason had a couple big game again. Austin had a big game again. We had Luke got back in there and had a couple nice runs tonight again. So nice to get him back healthy, and I think everybody played really, really well tonight. So nice to see. Nice to get a lot of guys involved and see a lot of guys score touchdowns, and a lot of guys got some opportunities to make plays, and they made a lot of plays tonight.
Yeah, you said it. Really an offensive powerhouse tonight, getting a lot of points on the board, which is great to see. So big game next week. Red Lake County coming up next at home. What do your players need to do to find success next week?
It's gonna be a battle. Red Lake County's got a very senior-dominated team. They got a lot of 3-year starters, 3-year starting quarterback. They're big, they're strong, they're deep, they're athletic. It's going to be one heck of a football game for sure. I think I think for us to be successful next weekend, we're going to have to control the ball on offense and try to keep their offense off the field because they're very dynamic this year. I think that'll be key. We're going to have to get off the field on third down. They're a great football team this year. So, we just hope to make enough plays and have a chance in the fourth quarter. If we can be there in the fourth quarter and have a chance, we're going to be happy and hopefully things go our way. But it's going to be one heck of a football game for sure because they're a very, very, very talented football team this year. So it's going to be a battle.
Absolutely, you said it. Great game tonight, Coach, and good luck next week.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the coverage.
You got it. That is Ada-Borup-West head coach football Paul Tingum following the 55-8 victory tonight over the Menahga Braves. High school football, a homecoming victory for Ada-Borup-West tonight over the Braves. Post-game coaches' comments from Rivers Edge Insurance Agency in Hallstead. Lori, Emily, and the team at Rivers Edge Insurance Agency. They would love to work with you and your insurance needs. Home, vehicle, renters, life, farm, health insurance. 218-456-2172. The Home Crown Realty post-game report continues. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more of our post-game accolades to talk about final statistics, and we'll wrap things up at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. Ada-Borup-West 55-8 over Menahga on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
West Main Pizza is now serving you from both Ada and Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues after 30 years in Ada, and the Rail District location is now open in Dilworth. When you're in town or driving through the area, visit West Main Pizza. For specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook page. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada, and the Rail District in Dilworth. Both are open to serve you daily.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Home Crown Realty post-game report on a homecoming Friday night at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. A 55-8 victory, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars over the Menahga Braves. Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Eric Smart, Brandon Dahl. They've got Christy Melting joining the squad now, and more joining the team, too, with Home Crown Realty. Licensed in Minnesota and North Dakota. When you're buying or selling real estate, choose Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Like them on Facebook as well for more information and view the listings. Ada-Borup-West earns the victory, move to 5-1 on the season, the number 8 ranked team this week in the Minnesota Football Hub rankings, top 10 in the state, ranked number 8 this week. Menahga drops to 1-5. The Braves will have they will have Polk County West next week scheduled for the game in Climax. We would have that game as well on yourliveevent.com. And Ada-Borup-West will host Red Lake County, big-time matchup, as Red Lake County was in action here tonight as well, and they were going to be taking on Bagley. Hopefully have some scores up on that one a little bit later on here tonight. The post-game continues from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com, as we want to bring in our Visser Trenching in the Trenches Award. We talked about as a star, and you can just name a bunch of players, but I've got a special one lined up here. In the Trenches from Visser Trenching. They dig it. They go to work for you in the trenches, and just like we saw out on the field here tonight, guys are in the trenches working hard. In the Trenches Award here this evening from Visser Trenching of Ada, wishing all the best of success. And Visser Trenching in the trenches, I'm going to extend the trenches today because of a block that Brody Menge made on a touchdown play for Connor Nelson. And Brody Menge also then got his back padded there later with a touchdown pass to himself too from the Cougars quarterback McCraven. But Menge down the field opened up a play for Connor Nelson to score a touchdown, and on that play, Menge blocked 2, if not 3 guys 20-some yards down the field to spark the touchdown. And In the Trenches got extended here tonight. Visser Trenching in the Trenches Award here this evening. High Performance Plays from Performance Ag west of Borup, and of course High Performance in your farm and in your field. Wishing you the best of luck in the harvest season. Locally owned Performance Ag west of Borup with our High Performance Plays of the game. And High Performance, why wouldn't I say anything other than Austin McCraven? 5 of 7, 173 yards and 4 touchdown passes. He carried the ball 4 times for 12 yards and scored a touchdown. 5 scores for the homecoming king, playing at a high performance level again here tonight. High Performance Plays from Performance Ag west of Borup in our Home Crown Realty post-game report. We're broadcasting here tonight from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial Broadcast booth. It's never too early to refine your vision for retirement. Laura Tweeten in Thrivent offices in Ada and Ulen, 218-784-2424. In our post-game report from Home Crown Realty, let's run down our final statistics on this Friday night. 55-8 victor, Ada-Borup-West over Menahga here this evening. The Braves for tonight statistically, Creed Cole, 5 of 18, 65 yards, and 5 of 19, 65 yards, and 6 interceptions thrown this evening. Ada-Borup-West picked him off well. Conrad Cole ran the ball 8 times, 24 yards. Brock Hendrickson, 12 carries, 73 yards, did get in the end zone at the end. Creed Cole, 6 carries, 31 yards. Riley Livingston, 2 carries, -10. Brett Pietala, 3 carries, 9 yards. It was then Baki in the end zone here tonight for the Menahga, not in the end zone, Menahga Braves. Baki carried it for 6 yards, and Brad Pietala, 1 carry for 2 yards. Brody Yilanimi, 2 catches, 15. Riley Livingston, 2 catches, 24 yards, and it was Hendrickson, a catch for 26. 200 yards of offense, 65 passing, 135 on the ground. Menahga penalized 3 times, turned it over 9 times in the game, 3 fumbles, 6 interceptions. Kritzberger had 2 picks and had a pick 6 called back. Jalbert had a pick. Hendricks had a pick. Gavin Johnson with a pick 6. And I'm running short on my memory who all had interceptions, but it was an interception party today for Ada-Borup-West in the victory over the Menahga Braves. Menahga, again, at Polk County West in Climax next week. They move to 1-5. Ada-Borup-West, Austin McCraven mentioned his stats a moment ago. Connor Nelson passed 1 for 1, 24 yards and a score. Ames Facino carried the ball twice for 16 yards, had a 2-point conversion run. Austin McCraven, 4 carries for 12 yards and a score. Luke Jalbert back tonight, 3 carries, 27 yards. Braxton Hendricks had 5 carries for 25 yards. Connor Nelson, 1 for 3. Renee Zenteno, 7 carries for 13. Chase Chisholm had 1 for -2. Let's see. Gavin Johnson had a carry for 2. And Kelby Jansen, 2 carries for 7. Mason Larson, 3 catches, 121 yards, 2 scores. Brody Menge, 1 for 14 and a score. Connor Nelson, 1 for 38 and a score. And Tyler Catlett, 1 catch for 24 yards and a score. 300 yards of offense for Ada-Borup-West, 197 through the air, 103 on the ground. Penalized 4 times for 40 yards. And no turnovers in the game. 9 plus 9 on the take give. Pretty good day. 20-0, unofficial final, Polk County West, Lake Park Audubon. That's word from the principal, Josh Carlson. What can I tell you? I can tell you something else. Because the special teams coordinator is in the booth, Kenley Welling, there was a blocked punt for a touchdown. And there was a Brazilian kicker that came out there and gave her the good effort tonight. The good effort. We did cheer for him to pick it up and run it in, but he didn't want to do it. Anyway, we move on. Cougars now 5-1 on the season. They will host Red Lake County Big Battle next Friday night right here at the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada. We'll have it on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. Wrapping up the Home Crown Realty postgame report, Ada-Borup-West 55-8 over Menahga. Thanks to a whole crew here tonight for my broadcast partner, Josh Carlson. Appreciate you, Josh. You can come back again next week. I promise we won't tease you too much. Devin Westcott for his efforts at the booth. Kaylin back in the studios. KRJB, great stuff as always. From the Johnson Sports Complex in Ada, I'm Kevin Kochman. Thanking you for joining us. It's a Cougar victory 55-8 over Menahga on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.